20 sides to every story. My name is Casey. Tonight we're playing some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and we are working our way through. I'm not muted. And we are working our way through Vecna's Eve of Ruin. The party has just recovered a piece of the Rod of Seven Parts off of the plane of Kryn. They have returned back to Sigil and Sigil.
Sigui.
Crap.
Sigil.
I've just
Sigil.
Okay, so they pronounce the town the way the word is pronounced incorrectly and make fun of people, and I have just hit a loop where I'm like, no, pronounce it incorrectly, but now I don't know which the correct one is, and I'm going around in a circle. I'll look it up someday in the future. But the party is back to wherever that is. Illustrial Silverhand is on deck at the moment, along with her wife Melena and our good friend Zalaran, who is acting as their assistant. Redbud the Treant is hanging out in the garden, and they welcome you back. You are able to feel from the rod piece that your next destination will be on Vecna's home plane of Oerth. But you have a little bit of time amongst yourselves. You have a little bit of leveling up that you do, and as you do so, you begin to notice with your intuition into secrets that Vecna's secret plan is starting to show some effects. Everyone, everywhere, seems to have that deep, dark secret bubbling up inside them, that they themselves worship Vecna. Everywhere, everyone has got a little bit of a slip of the tongue reveals that they keep Vecna in the back of their mind. They have a little icon about them, a coin that's had the face rubbed off, some markings on the wall that just seem to scream Vecna. Even in the holiest of places, some of the temples dedicated, there's just little notes that maybe they're giving lip service while really discreetly worshiping Vecna on the side. You're able to tell, due to your connection, that these secrets are being swapped around or supplanted in some way. All of the cultists worked to steal away the secrets from across the realms are now being doled back out again to create Vecna as, a singular entity, a singular deity, while all the others are being depressed. Illustrial and Melena has sort of seen signs even among themselves that this is coming true. Suspicions are running rampant. But in even those times, you were able to do a little bit of shopping. You picked up some mundane items and some long sought-after crystal swords. And now the party is ready once more. As we kind of recap off of that, is there anything anyone would like to call out in particular they did with their little bit of time as you gather once more to head out now to the plane of Oerth?
Well, I've got a question. So
Sure.
Duren had helped me sell the Helm of Brilliance,
No
but
problem.
I didn't know if I could. I didn't know if I could still hunt for a +2 shield. I can't remember where we left that at.
Oh,
This was awful
absolutely
late,
can.
And I was tired.
Give me a quick persuasion check from whoever will be whoever hasn't already done a shopping. You can't shop for everybody, but if you have a persuasion you'd like to roll yourself, +2 shield, I want to say is in the
I think that's very
rare. Might only be rare. But roll a high
usually
number so I don't have to.
Usually armor is up one more than a weapon.
Yeah, roll a high number so I don't need to worry about it.
Does anybody have a higher persuasion than me that didn't do something? Or should I go ahead and roll it?
+2 is rare.
Rare, okay.
Hang on, let me see. Actually, I guess the question is, am I helping my wizard necromancer with anything?
Your necromancer was really tempted to, but I have decided against it.
Okay.
Because I think having a giant flying skeleton bird is a much cooler thing than a dinky little staff.
All right. I have a +10 for persuasion.
Oh, well, if you don't mind helping me. I mean, I helped Duren get his crystal sword, so.
I help you get 60,000 gold.
Touche.
I'm rolling straight, or am I rolling?
So straight persuasion at the moment. Give me a high number. I'm sure you've spent your 1,000 gold to bring your plus 10 to it. So I think you only need to manage a 15 or so, which I don't even know if you can fail. But 17 will do it. So a shield is available to you. Please give me, I believe it's 2d10 times 1,000.
Yes.
Yep.
Is that what it is? Okay,
Yep.
here, I'll roll it.
And we'll get that deducted from the ample gold supply that the party has. Ooh, 13,000 gold for your plus 2 shield.
I'll take it.
You got it. Now further protected. Anything else that we want to get squared away there?
We had brought up that I was going to give some leftovers to the whites. Are you taking that? I got +1 long swords for them, and then I got a plate mail and a half plate.
Yes, I think so. Let me take a look at something. Because they have splint on right now. I can't remember if plate's better than that.
Plate is better. It'll get it up by 1, but the half plate is only an AC of 15. And
Okay, then I would
take
take the plate and the long sword, but that would be it, I think.
Okay, well, I got 2 long swords, +1 long sword. So
Oh, cool. Then I'll take both of those.
Okay. Yep. Delete. Delete. Delete.
Cool.
Oh,
And anything else that we want to do?
Yeah, I'm just going to sell this half plate then.
Absolutely can. Oh, Grimlock has redeemed a reroll for the DM. Thank you very much. As we're redeeming that, also we'll call out that we are doing a charity collection for the ACLU Foundation. So there are some special benefits that can be purchased for charity donations along with the regular stream points. And thank you for spending some of those regular stream points on the DM having a reroll here.
Don't worry, I'll take care of that with
Cutting words.
silvery barbs.
Anything you do.
I see how it goes. Wait a second. PCs don't have a reroll. Get that out of there. Try to start over with a advantageous set.
I think I have one thing that I want to do.
Sure.
And that is I am going to make my bone rock because I get to a pick out of which bone sources I can use.
Sure can.
I am going to use I hate doing it because I think a giant gargantuan bone rock would be so cool, but I'm going to use the pteranodon bones to not get the opportunity attacks.
Sounds good. A bone rock has been created. We will get that pulled in here, and that bone rock has the flyby capability, will not cause opportunity attacks.
All I hear is Maverick, can I buzz the tower?
All I'm hearing is I'm going to pick up my whites and drop them like little airborne troopers.
Right into the Kraken's mouth.
Right into the Kraken's mouth. So, we did do a little bit of hinting as to what is about to come up. So, as the party finishes up and things are sold, Illustrial makes the portal ready for your next adventure. It opens up, and through it, you can hear the cry of gulls, the sound of waves on sand, the ocean's roar, and someone screaming, "Kraken!" And so, with that little bit of warning, who, if any of you, are the first to go in? Or are you going to give this a little bit of time before you step through the portal?
Oh, real quick. Also, because I forgot to do this, I did pick up mage armor, so I'm going to cast mage armor before.
Wow.
What?
My AC
Whoa.
is now 15, everybody.
Pew, pew, pew.
Whoa.
I know.
Wait,
I'm shocked.
Somewhere Vecna shakes his withered head and is like,
Tell
I didn't
your-
see that one
tell
coming.
Tell your twin brother to leave the screen at this moment and get you back on.
I'm just saying. I was tired of getting beaten up.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and shift ourselves over to our next destination. Boop, boop, boop.
Does anybody have the ability to let us breathe underwater?
No.
I actually might. Let me check. I almost think I took that.
Fortune will definitely excitedly jump out at the sound of, "There's a Kraken! I've always wanted to see one. They're so cool in the books."
I just
I
want
don't
you guys
like-
to know
I don't like that.
I'll be fine.
All right. And
You always are.
as you might imagine, we're going to go ahead and bring up the turn order. We're going to ask people to go ahead and click themselves into the turn order.
Kid the Kraken, kid the Kraken.
You know, the good
Get
news
to Kraken.
is you'll have a little bit of time to sort things out.
Woo! Are you kidding me? That counted as a 1. It's literally on the line between 1 and 19.
That's the bad thing about the electronic dice, that it chooses.
The
I mean,
actual animation doesn't matter for what it's actually going to give you most of the time.
It chooses violence every time. We know this.
It has been known to choose violence.
But
And
honestly, I'm being stuck in the wall along this beach is
well,
pretty
the only one who's
Duren anyway.
the only one who has leapt through so far is our good good feline friend.
Okay.
Others will have the opportunity to do so. Tallow, you will be our volunteer for our folks down there, and we'll get ourselves into order. Do we have all 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looks like we got everybody there. And
Look at all those commoners.
Look at all those potential victims.
sometimes people have a good day, sometimes they have a bad day.
Psychic Whispers is established. We have it for 8 hours.
Sounds good.
Also, the drop off at this beach is insane.
It
2
is
feet, 5 feet later, it's 10 feet. 5 feet later, it's 100 feet.
it is a absolute chasm down there. Just the kind of place a kraken would be. As you do step out, however, you feel the warm sea air as you gaze upon a craggy shore of an island lagoon. Rising from lagoon's depths are tentacles that lash towards the beach at a group of panicked people dressed in hiking gear. Telovere, you are still in the portal. Are you stepping through?
Yes, I am.
You step
I'm
out
stepping through with my little army here.
onto the beach, army following. Where'd the other white go?
I think he may have disappeared on me.
Oh no! White duplication.
Thank you.
And then is the rock
Agreed.
joining you?
Yes, the rock is joining me. Yippee.
That's not the rock.
It's a boulder. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take one look at this kraken and go, I don't like krakens. And I'm going to just casually stand there and go, what are we doing here?
Run!
Fighting a Kraken!
Kraken! Ah! It's coming right for us!
Oh, fine.
You can see Fortune is like licking his lips a little bit, like, giant tentacles. That should be quite tasty after this.
Okay. And with that little line in mind, I'm going to give him a disgusted look, and I'm going to cast Chill Touch
On me?
On him.
on the kraken.
Chill touch on the kraken. Fire away.
That's going to be a 25.
A 25 does indeed hit a kraken.
I'm so glad. I do a whopping 16 damage.
You do 16 points of damage, and the kraken cannot regain hit points. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. As your turn ends, the kraken inks The sea
Ew.
turns black and greasy. Visibility is naught. Loktar, are you stepping through?
Guys made me ink. Guys.
This
We are-
creature's apparent deliciousness is rapidly decreasing. Let us kill it quickly, and then feast. Rogat, be
Agreed.
my strength. Where am I? I have disappeared. Oh, there I am.
Was that
Wait, what happened? Did I move me?
No, I moved you so you can get off the ledge.
Oh, okay, cool. I was clicking a bunch of stuff, so I thought maybe I moved me by accident. All right.
Did Hagrut give you strength and make you big? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
And then a move. Okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna get rid of that light barrier. There we go. Now we can.
What
all
happens when he starts to wade into the dark waters? Is that bad? He's about to find
Oh
out.
my
Yeah.
god.
You're about to find out. Yep.
move. You tell me.
No!
So it's a weird look for those who are able to see. Greasy black ink starts staining the bugbear fur. At the same time, a few bits of glitter stray away from the bugbear into the wash. It's a very trippy looking effect. You look into the waves, you can't see anything. Occasionally a tentacle will pop up here and there, but it's a black dark mess.
All right. We'll wail away.
Wail away. You are attacking with disadvantage unless you have a blind sight that I don't know about.
Oh, yeah, he does actually. Blind sight of only 10 feet, so I guess I'll have to get closer. Whack.
No. Go closer. Go closer.
Yeah. Okay. Closer it is.
Closer it
Yeah,
is.
100%.
100%.
100% go closer.
100% go closer. As Loktar steps in further and further. Loktar, do you have a swim speed? All right. You're a
One thing you
tall.
don't have.
You're a tall and lanky boy, but you can feel that you're right on the edge of the drop off. Like it's about to drop away below you. You're treading water. It is difficult terrain at this point. You still can't
Alright, I'll
see
try
it,
to
but you know where it
swing.
is. Go ahead.
Reckless, of course. Here it comes.
Oh, I'm sorry. And it
those
is.
aren't-
What weapon are you attacking with?
Oh, the Havoc's husk.
Havoc's
The,
Husk.
yeah,
That
the
will be
bones
at
of the god.
disadvantage, canceling out to a
Oh.
standard attack to an 11. It is underwater.
Oh. Okay.
Hard to swing in here.
Okay. All right. Man, would I have been better off from 15 feet back
With a spear?
without going all the way in the water? I was picturing wading in waist deep, but this is all the way in, huh?
This is so.
He's, like,
So
sunk under his-
you are at 10 feet, which is I guess kind of nipple height for you. And another step is going to be the drop off. It goes down 100 feet from there.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So I missed that one then. The advantage or disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Attack again.
Well, your advantage and disadvantage
Or-
cancel out to normal. So
Okay.
yeah,
okay,
you're just a
gotcha.
straight attack, but you happen to miss.
I think that's the
Come
first time you've actually made a straight attack
on.
before.
Oh,
Terrible. What's
Woof,
going on
woof.
here?
You can't see him.
The ink and glitter is just
Oh, and then I
messing with
finally
you.
hit, and it's all ones on the damage.
17 points of damage there.
Action surge. Need to do better than that.
All right, action surge.
Where is it? Action surge. Somewhere around here. There it is. All right. Bing, and then boom, blam.
Best part about 2 levels of fire.
All right, action surge came off.
He
There
has
was another
4 of them
25
now.
for another 19. Good hit.
And I guess this is the last one. God, I'm rolling like poo poo.
13 won't do it though. And Roadkiller, thanks for the
Ah.
subscription.
And then I'll attempt to step back if able. There we go, like that.
As you attempt to step back,
Here he goes. He's gonna get,
Stays
he's gonna get
nothing.
your ass.
nothing happens.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry.
Oops.
I'm sorry.
He grabs you and swallows you whole.
Can I have a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, assuming you can take poison damage?
All right. Yeah. Okay. Constitution, right?
Be
Ooh.
yeah, there you go. Be an easy one for you.
Freaking ridiculous. You will. Whoa. You will take 14 points of poison damage from the
Wow.
inky water that you stand in.
Be warned, the waters are unsanitary.
The waters are indeed unsanitary.
Yeah, that's good. All done.
Montgomery, what are you up to?
So can I see the Kraken at all, or is he completely underwater?
It is completely underwater. You know about where it is at the moment due to where the smashing happened, but you cannot see it.
What are all these other figures around here?
Those
these
are all
townsfolk?
hikers and archaeologists. They got backpacks and things, sextants and such, and they're all just trying to get away from the water right now.
All right.
Imagine like a Jaws scene, except everybody's in like khaki.
I'm not sure what I can do, especially if he's sitting underwater, and I can't really see him. I guess I'm going to take the dodge action and wait to see what happens.
Sounds good.
Can you
Unfortunately.
purify the water?
Nah, I don't think so. Check.
As that is being researched, Las-Dal, what do we got?
Let's see.
Negative on the water.
I'll move up to in between some of those civilians there.
Okay.
Oh god, my hit points are not accurate.
Oh, yeah. Please update your hit points. You probably had a long rest.
A few. Okay. Just kind of looking around, not knowing exactly what's going on. I'm going to bardically inspire Loktar. Pay attention. Don't know where this ugly bastard's hiding.
Sounds good.
And then
Oop.
can I
Yep.
use the dodge action?
Can do. Loktar, was that your duplicate showing up out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
First thing here. Floating in the air like 30 feet. I still need to figure out how to use that dang thing.
Those who were trapped in the water are all trying to run away. Everyone's trying to scatter at this point to get away from the monster move down the line. Those who are nearest to you say, "Oh, please, can you help? It's attacking." Fortune.
That sucks.
So they're all pretty much getting out of the water and running away. No one's currently like grappled or anything by the Kraken.
No one is currently grappled by the Kraken. That is a fair statement.
Okay.
Give him a minute. Give him 30 seconds.
And there aren't like little tentacles or anything coming up that I can throw a dagger at here.
You cannot see it.
Okay. I'm gonna feline agility dash over here.
Okay.
and just kind of grapple or pull this person out of the water so they're out of our way here, and just
Okay.
kind of like
Boop.
bring them up the remaining 10 feet onto the beach here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, get out of here. Are Krakens coming on here?
No. No, of course not.
Nope.
What do you mean common?
That's all. Just wanted to be sure we were in some weird world that had Krakens normally.
With
And
that
I will bonus action hide.
bonus action. Hi.
Fortune, I believe it is these peasants that scatter around us that Duren was referring to as commoners, not the creature itself.
Well, of course.
Please describe how you are hiding on a rocky sandy beach.
Right, right behind this person.
What?
Right
No.
behind Loktar.
You don't believe that that's working.
Are you gonna be like the videos you see
No,
of
I'll
the cat
dash.
buried in the sand with just its head hanging out?
I'm just gonna dash further back for now and hold a position back here.
Quick, dig a hole.
Yes.
No problem. With that said, there is no warning as the tentacle comes out of the water, lashing towards the giant furry target that is Loktar. Loktar, tentacle attack coming in with advantage.
Oh, dang it. It doesn't need to approach to do that, huh?
It does not. 21 to
Well,
hit.
it's got long arms like you,
Yeah,
baby.
21 will hit, too.
What's your AC normally?
18.
Bardic. Cutting words.
Already?
Dodge
Wow.
it, baby, dodge!
What is the cutting words rules?
I gotta roll a d12.
Do you have to be able to see the attacker?
Okay, good. Let me bring that out.
Because it does not surface in the water. It's just grabbing Loktar's ankle under the water and shoom, he's about to disappear.
Oh, as a
not good.
reaction, when a creature you can see makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
You do not see it happen. It's just
Okay,
for one
then-
moment there's Loktar, and the next moment Loktar is gone. Loktar, you travel underwater at terrific speed. You can't see it, but your blind sight tells you what's happening. A massive maw is opening up. You can feel the depressurization as the Kraken tries to bite at you.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
gosh! What in the world?
The Kraken, baby.
Mm,
That's
I'm playing a violin for the death.
Those are like fortune numbers.
Loktar, another 20 points of piercing damage, and you are swallowed.
Oh.
You are blinded, you are restrained. And if things don't go well for you, some damage will start. Another tentacle lashes out, this one towards your echo, the other thing in the water.
Yeah, that'll get rid of it.
Oh,
36
One damage and it's poof.
takes the echo away. Duren,
Dang.
the water has cleared a little bit. You're able to make out the shape of the Kraken. You can see the disturbances as the ink spreads. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna come forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As of right now, it would appear that I'm safe as long as I'm not in the water. And if I were to cast a spell, okay, so I want to cast Rhymes Binding Ice, and it's a 30-foot cone.
Okay.
Can I still hit it? I know I'm like 30 feet,
Yep. Okay. So
but I'm thinking like, is it down far enough that a 30-foot cone wouldn't actually?
no,
hit?
it is
I can
less than
point at-
30 feet away from you, so you can aim your cone down towards it. Can you pull
Okay.
up the Rhymes Ice effect though?
Yeah.
Vertical collision of the cone, extrusion in the air. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yep.
So I'm gonna cast it at 5th level,
Okay.
and I need a 17 Constitution saving throw.
DC 7 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's Loktar. Wait, I'm assuming it doesn't hit Loktar because he's swallowed right now.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, you've been there. I don't know.
You have full cover, so it would not hit you.
Oh.
Takes
It
half
comes
of
up with a
that-
it comes up with a 24 there. So
it still takes 15 damage.
it does still take 15 damage.
Don't worry, Loktar. At least he's not healing.
And
Just eating.
Yeah, well.
then I'm going to quicken spell
Ooh.
a firebolt.
Okay.
Oh, I need to roll it at disadvantage, don't
Nope.
I?
Nope. You can see. So the ink
Okay.
has dissipated at the moment. The 27 will hit. It
Okay,
is
so for
underwater,
22
so
damage.
it will only take 11 of that.
I should have done sorceress first.
Duren, anything else?
That is my turn.
As the fire strikes it, again, ink fills the sea, blackened over. Telovere.
You said it looked greasy, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a.
Does
It's
it look like I could set it on fire? And
unlikely.
get like that cool Jurassic Park moment where the water is on fire.
Unlikely. This is more like this is a squid ink kind of greasy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a page out of the good riders of the bone rocks that we saw last time.
Sure.
I'm gonna hop on my bone rock and I'm gonna fly about 80 feet up, and I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch again.
You will be at disadvantage. Yep, but you can
Chill Touch
throw.
does have a range of 120 feet. I double checked this. I'm
Nice.
making sure I am not within arm's reach.
You got it. Chill touch from above. Disadvantage.
Let's see. That is both sides of the die. That is a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Woof. Unfortunately, the
So-
natural one's the one we're taking at the moment.
Yeah. So no damage.
You got it.
Damn.
And yes, Road Killer Bone Rock, a manual acquired in our last session, has been utilized to create a new form of undead. Loktar, you are in a Kraken's tummy. You are blinded, you are restrained, but other than that, you can do stuff. What you doing?
Recklessly thrashing about. with the
Recklessly
little sharp pointy stick.
with a sharp pointy stick. Okay.
Does that work? Elemental cleaver. Okay. This one.
Yeah, what's his AC when you're inside him? Because how can you miss?
Like this, possibly. Rolling
that
the
is
way I am.
that is a way to miss. That is a miss.
Wait, didn't you say you're
Goodness.
doing it recklessly?
It's
Yeah, but I'm disadvantaged because of all the other things going on. Right.
That is true. The 19 will hit though, so that'll do 17 points of
Nice.
damage there.
All right.
Anything else?
Oh, all thunder in case that matters. I guess that's it.
All
wait,
thunder.
bonus. Oh, bonus action.
Bonus action.
Hit him.
Bonus
Hit him in the
action.
butt.
I should have done this first, but it'll get scary. I mean, he won't be able to tell, but now we're
10
both
HP.
dripping ink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring that one up again. I don't think that's going to have any impact in his stomach,
okay.
but just bring it
Oh,
up
and
so
how
I
could I
remember what it
forget?
does.
Okay, it's on the way. I'm looking for it. Here it is. Does that make it pop up?
Did not that time. Just form of dread. Loktar action.
Copy on that. Copy.
Yeah. We'll move over to Montgomery as we sort out whether that does a thing. Montgomery, what are you up to?
So
forgot
I
the
can
boss.
see the Kraken now?
Not now. He has currently inked the water once more.
Oh, okay. But I know about where he's at, right?
You know about where he's at. You saw him
No,
for a
dang
moment.
it.
So I
Forgive
think
you.
I'm going to try and cast Dawn on top of him and send the cylinder straight down on him to try and catch
Ooh.
him.
Yeah, that should work. And go ahead and bring up Dawn.
I could send it to the where did it go?
DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Oops, ignore that. I didn't mean to roll it again. I was trying to
No problem.
display. There you go.
Does
Oh,
pass
I
it.
gotta undo that casting. So yeah, he's got to make this con. Oh, he made it.
Yeah, he made
So
that
he
con.
takes half that. So he takes half damage. And let me fix where I just botched. Oh no, it only counted as
Oops,
one casting.
sorry.
I don't know what happened there.
That was an accident. It was me.
That was very strange.
Yeah, no worries. Las-Dal.
At least he takes some damage.
There's light going down into the depths. It's a weird. It can't illuminate the ink, but at the same time, it's kind of a black light effect. What are you doing?
What the world is happening here?
God. I'm just gonna hold vicious mockery if I see him attack again.
Sounds good. Those who are on the beach are fleeing frantically off in various directions. You can hear them calling out, "To the tomb! No, to the camp! No, to the tomb!" And they're splitting off in different directions.
Actually, the person closest to me, do they have a pack on them?
They do.
Can I get a quick observation? Would I be able to try to observe to see what they have on them, to see what they're doing here exactly? Since
Sure, give me a quick insight check to get an idea as to what's going on here.
You don't let him use his passive investigation score?
I mean, this
20
isn't
and
really an
29.
investigation, so you take a look at them. Dungeoneering. They are 100% doing dungeoneering. They've got their 10-foot poles. They've got their ropes. They've got their trap detecting kit. Their bags of sand. Little dummies to roll out. All the accoutrements of someone who's attempting to explore a dungeon. And there's a lot of them. A lot of the folks look like they are porters or carriers. Pack folks. Carrying extra chunks of wood, that sort of stuff.
okay. So then I won't be holding vicious mockery since I just did that.
Sounds good. Fortune.
Do any of them look like they're staying to fight?
No, they look like they are all running.
Okay. Well, Loktar's inside that thing, huh?
He is.
Knowing him, he's where the trouble is, so
Yeah, whatever could be the most possibly dangerous thing, that's where Loktar is. I will kind of just shimmy up a bit and hold an action to throw a dagger if a tentacle or anything pops up that I can see.
Sounds good. Loktar. At the start of the Kraken's turn, you will take some acid damage.
Oh,
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
You will take 53
Oh.
points of acid damage.
Ow.
Loktar, are you feeling all right?
It is uncomfortably acidic.
Yeah, you can talk to me through the psychic link, so if you have anything you want to say in this moment.
The Kraken. The
Were I
Kraken.
not already blinded by the lining of its stomach, I think the acid would have done.
Throw in some Pepto Bismol.
The Kraken will slide around. You can see it's moving through the waves, though you can't tell where it is as it gets out of the light. A tentacle lashes out from the water. For just a moment, you have the opportunity to attack, but it will be a hard shot. I believe, Fortune, you had a held action for an attack.
And safe to say Loktar's within 5 feet of this thing?
Loktar is restrained, so doesn't count.
I don't think Loktar is really that big of a threat to the Kraken at the moment.
Alright, so actually not going to be able to do much here, but...
Don't underestimate Loktar yet.
Oh no,
He has a chance.
I know better. I
You
know
could
better.
hide behind the.
Oh, is this
mace.
disadvantage, by the way?
This would not be disadvantage.
Wow.
Or did I get a nat 1? Oh, I did get a nat 1.
You got a nat 1, unfortunately.
Wow.
So a lot of nat 1s coming out. But
We're not doing well tonight.
Something
And that
about
is
the
the
size
end
of this
of the
thing is eluding
Vecna
us.
attempt.
We did get a player reroll. Just
we got to
heads
play.
up.
Oh, they're being nice to the
Why
players.
like that?
Thank you for being
Yeah.
nice to the players.
Oh, it's my turn, and I can see him.
No. It hasn't taken its turn yet. What?
Sorry.
Hang on. We'll get this player reroll queued up here. But Duren, it is your turn in a fashion. As the tentacle is coming up out of the water towards you. It does have advantage on the attack, as you cannot see it until the tentacle appears to attack. A 24 to hit.
I cast shield.
It misses. A second tentacle at Duren. A 29 to hit.
That hits.
Duren, you were
22.
pulled down and in to the water. It is over. How tall are you?
I'm like 7 feet.
It is over your head. Inky blackness around you. The
Is it
teeth
gonna try to bite me?
try to bite you. Wait, can it?
This is gonna be awkward.
The big hairball sitting in his gullet.
Oh no, it cannot bite you, due to the fact that it already has a very full stomach. So instead, what it will do is first ask a question. How high up was that rock flying?
It was about.
You said 80 feet.
80
Yeah.
feet.
You said 80 feet? Oh, you picked a
Yeah.
good number. So what's going to happen is it is going to fling Duren at
Hell yeah!
Las-Dal. As it does
How
that
much do you
fling,
weigh?
I'm wearing full plate armor.
Jesus.
Lasdal's dead.
I need
That's
a
not
I need a
hurt.
DC 18 dexterity saving throw from Las-Dal.
That's not
Hey,
gonna
you get
get
a plus,
hurt.
you get a +4 because I'm within 10 feet.
There you go.
Oh, I have a +8 to dexterity. I forgot I'm a bard.
Hey!
All right.
I got bards to use dexterity.
You will not
Throw
take
me.
the damage for this. However, Duren will. Duren, you're going to be taking 3 plus 3 is 6. 6d6s of damage.
Oh, that would have hurt.
18 points of bludgeoning damage as you are slammed in, and it whipped back and then gave you a throw. Duren, it is now your turn. The ink has cleared. The Kraken shifts itself a little bit back down into the deeper water. Again, out of the
Oh my
light.
gosh! 1, 2, 3.
I assume you were prone too, probably from that throw.
Shut up!
Are you prone? Yes,
you did
you
a
are knocked
superhero landing.
prone. Yes.
Damn. Okay.
You got yeeted. You're probably prone.
Question:
Mm-hmm.
if I can hit this square, can I still hit it?
Yes, that square is part of the Kraken.
Okay. So I'm gonna get up. Oh, I got 40 feet of movement now. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna Misty Step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Can we see the Kraken again?
You
I'm
can. The
confused.
ink is
Right
cleared
now,
at the
yeah.
moment.
He's
clears.
out of the water, or the
Yeah.
water's
No,
clear?
the ink only lasts until the end of its turn. So at the end of its turn, the ink has faded away enough that you can see it.
Yeah, and
Alrighty.
I guess I have a question about the Dawn cylinder because I don't know exactly where it is, and now he's moved around. Is he definitely outside of it?
He definitely moved outside of it. He left it back over here, wherever that happened to be.
Okay.
So
Can't
first
move that,
attack
right?
for 22 does 25 damage.
22 for 25 is a good hit.
And then I'm gonna attack again. That's a 25 for another 25 damage.
Again, good damage.
And then I'm gonna use my remaining 20 feet to get the hell out of there.
Okay. As you move away, it will try and bite you as a reaction. It's just a straight up attack. A 20 is going to miss. Telovere.
All right. So on my bone rock,
hang on.
as
I'm sorry.
Oh,
One more thing. It doesn't like that you're leaving, Duren. A tentacle, as a legendary action, reaches out to try and grab you and pull you back in.
Oh.
ow,
Oh.
A 26 to hit.
ow.
I'm gonna fucking shield again.
Okay.
I got tons of her spells. So fun.
Shield up. And now, Telovere, go ahead. It is not
Okay.
inked at the moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow along with my rock, still staying about 80 feet up in the air.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at 4th level. So I need a dexterity saving throw of 17 from it.
The lightning streaks down, strikes the Kraken dead on, and it is immune.
Oh.
Damn.
Immune to
Alright,
lightning.
well.
Wow.
Well, that's
Well, we know
like the
that now.
longest range spell I have. So how much movement would I spend to stay within range of that? Like going from here. You know what? I'm gonna fly up another 20 feet. Let's make this an even 100 feet up in the air.
100 feet up in the air. Got it. And you're
I am
staying
not getting
you're staying a
touched.
little off to the side because you know Montgomery would like to hit it with the beam. So
Mhm.
actually, at 100 feet, you could look down through the beam.
Yeah.
Right.
Loktar, you are inside a Kraken. What are you doing in there?
More wiggling and thrashing. All right. Trying to scare it from inside.
You need to do 50 damage to it.
19.
A 19 will hit. That is 16 of the 50 you need to make it try and choke. And no, we are not throwing in another rock just because. 22. We'll get you another 16. We're up to 32 damage at the moment. A 25 is another hit for another 13, but that will fall a
close.
little shy of the magic 50 number. And it is not able to be scared by things that are in its tummy. Loktar, anything else?
Speak for yourself. We've all been there.
That's it then.
Montgomery.
This is where we lose Loktar to the depths of the sea.
Yeah,
Just
and
just
a couple
immediately.
nights ago, I had my campaign with Casey, and he said, "You guys are too far in and too powerful to have a character death."
I can go take care of that, no problem.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, so the Kraken is still visible, right?
Kraken is still visible. Oh, sorry. I forgot.
What'd you forget?
I forgot. Oh,
Oh,
there
he
you
needs to
go.
take a legendary action. That's what he
Duren,
forgot.
you are the one who is still in range. We're gonna try
Okay,
for it
remember
again.
I still have shield up.
You
just
still
for a
have shield
reminder.
up, but it doesn't care. Tentacle. 22.
It's just normal, right?
Just normal. We're gonna blow the DM reroll though. Tentacle. No.
Nice.
All right, DM reroll out of there. Now Montgomery. Sorry about that.
He only gets so many legendary actions, right? Normally for creatures.
3 per round, most of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
he'll
per
get
round.
he has 3 legendary. If he's got resistances, it's only 3 max.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All right. Let's see. What level is that?
I gotta try to figure out something slick here to do.
Oh man, I only got one of them. I thought I had 2 slots. I guess I'll hit him with a disintegrate.
Cool. Alrighty.
Oh, I'm just gonna hit him with the disintegrate.
Just a casual
And-
disintegrate.
Just a casual disintegrate. Where did it go?
Casual
Right here.
73 damage. Holy crap.
Display. There we go.
All right, let's
So
see
he's
here.
got to
There's
make
a
a save. as I
dex saving
recall.
throw.
Yeah, 18.
Ooh.
It's not amazing at dex, but a
Oh!
9 is not going to pass, and the DM
Oh.
reroll was already used up.
Look, Carbon. It misses
Look,
no time.
you have
everything
complete cover.
it's wearing or carrying. Look.
Yeah, you're not being worn or carried. You're inside.
You're in his belly.
But it is
in
73
my
points
belly.
of force damage. The Kraken seems to be regretting certain decisions about not inking right now. Anything else for you, Montgomery?
Let me see. I might want to.
So does he?
I think I'm gonna back up.
Yep.
Is he possibly regurgitating?
That's only if the damage comes from the creature inside its tummy.
It's only if he gets acid reflex.
Otherwise, you gotta
That's
kill it.
right. That's right.
Actually, I think I'll go to here. All right, that's it.
All right, we got another tentacle coming at Duren. 24 does not beat that shielded.
Thank God it was not an advantage.
Las-Dal. What are we doing?
Can I see? Can I see this?
You can see it.
I'm breaking out the big guns for my dog. I'm helping him out. Breaking out Warning Kind and Sword.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So giant blade just appears in the water next to the Kraken.
All right, what do we got?
And I'm just casting at normal level, so that's 7th level. Let me mark it off, sorry.
Yep.
Oh, let's see. Morning kind of starts. A plus 10 to hit. Let's see if I hit.
Please hit.
Oh my
26.
God, Alex, get out of here.
I will say we will hold off on the second Kraken because I do want to get them into the dungeon tonight. So
hey, I'm all for whatever.
I have other things, but 26 will hit.
4d12 plus 5. 27 points of damage.
27
Force
points of
damage.
That all works. Anything else?
Duren, keep dodging. Don't let it suck you under too, Bardic.
All right, sounds good. The rest of the archaeologists and camp goers have scattered and gotten out of range, clambering
Why isn't it going
up
after
the
them?
cliff walls. Well, because some of you started attacking it.
Those look easy to grab.
Fortune. Also, its tummy's full right now. It's trying to choke down this furball it's got. Fortune, what do we got for you?
So quick question, because it doesn't seem like it's something described exactly in rules as written.
Mhm.
How do you want to handle my psychic daggers underwater? Because technically they're not a spear or javelin, but they're also not just a plain material weapon.
So you would have disadvantage because it's a thing, thing, and if it's ranged, it fails automatically if it's outside of its normal range. So you can't do long range.
Well, luckily 60 feet is just my range. I don't have a long or short range there.
Okay, cool.
Is it within 60 feet of me right now?
That looks like 60 feet.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yep, 40.
That's right,
You
it's
are
not-
40 feet away.
There's still no one near it though.
That is true.
Not right now. Just wait until it grabs me.
Pythagoras doesn't
Huh?
exist. You are the distance you are.
To be honest, I feel like there's not really any benefit to me right here.
Ooh, that's a good morning kindness sword. Go ahead.
I might follow some of the fleeing campers to see where they go. Because I'm not sure how much I can actually help against this thing. No one's near it. I'm just going to do a little bit of damage each time. How's it looking? Actually, like, is it bleeding quite a bit at this point, or otherwise kind of doing all right?
It's got a fair bit of blood mixed in the ink in the waters, and I have some potentially unfortunate news
I know,
for
I just saw.
Telovere. The ACLU Foundation has received a donation for $50, which we very much appreciate. And flying in the sky, drawn perhaps by another such creature.
Oh,
You rat.
A rock enters the fray. There can only be one king in the skies on this island, and you have brought a contender. Let us see.
if you
You said you're 100 feet up, Telovere?
Oh yeah,
The odds of me getting to you are very low.
that's okay. I'm about to.
How high
blast-
up is this bird?
So I'm gonna say it's diving in, like it was, out doing its normal daily cruise. It saw an unfamiliar shadow in on its territory. It's now coming in.
It's gonna be real fun, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta handle this rock.
You
before I
you
hop
deal
out
with
the-
you deal with your rock. We'll deal with the Kraken.
Honestly, Telovere aerial battle is kind of
I'm
cool.
down for this aerial battle.
I'm
That's
about to
cooler
start-
than the Kraken. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start blowing some of my bigger spell slots now, though, because I wasn't planning on this.
I will let you know on the upside, you're heading into a puzzle dungeon more than a fight dungeon. So
Thank God.
enjoy your
that's why they
fighting
gave us
now.
the big monster. up
Thank
front.
God. That's why I popped my level 7.
That's why we got
Alright, cool.
kaijus out front. So with
Time
that,
to use a level 8.
Fortune, we will say you got to see that this shadow is approaching at the moment. Does that change your activity?
I'm going to hold an action for when this thing swings at Duren and try to hit the tentacle again.
Sounds good. With that, we are going to try to dissolve a bugbear in the tummy of a kraken. That will be 12d6 acid damage.
I gotta say, it's a good thing you raged.
Oh,
46 points of acid
thing he
damage.
raged.
Lokar.
he doesn't take half damage from that.
Oh, that's right. He's not that. Oh, yeah. Oof.
oh.
All right.
Are you at 0?
No.
He's
It's
still
Ghost
How are you
Monster.
not?
he's still moving around in there.
You roll 50?
Yeah, that's right.
Kraken's-
Fight it.
Kraken's gonna move a bit. No, they're not gonna fight. We're just moving out of the way. Kraken's moving up this way a bit.
Oh, he said the rock at me.
He's gonna throw the rock at you. No, he's gonna go for Las-Dal is what he's gonna do. He's tired of bouncing off Duren. Rock. Sorry, not rock. Kraken. Tentacle. Las-Dal.
Sorry, Las-Dal.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Yeah, that was the roll you should have hit me
Wow.
with.
No, it doesn't hit. Yeah, it is.
Is he
Las-Dal.
cutting words the tentacle? Since he sees it coming at him?
He so you can see the Kraken right now. The Kraken is not inked at the moment.
Can't fucking cutting words that good.
But you
I was
are
about to say, I don't think it matters.
you are
My
reeled
AC's
in.
My AC's only 15.
You
you
are
silvery
currently
barbs it?
grappled. As it pulls you in, it draws you out into the water. It tries to
Actually,
good.
yeah, I'm a silver barbs it. Unless I waited too long.
No, you're fine. All right, we'll just pop you back out here for the moment. You're gonna make me re-roll that one.
I'll make you reroll that.
Boop, boop.
Oh, whoopsie
Wow.
daisy.
Unfortunately,
It
it
catches up and kicks you in the ass.
fell the other way. Up to
Barbed and
37
silvery
points of damage this time as you are pulled in.
So
Who are you giving that advantage to?
myself. Screw
Fortune,
you guys.
I don't think I heard you say hide. Did you?
Nope.
A tentacle comes out for Fortune as well. A
That'll
24
hit.
pulls you in. 26 points of damage there. The
I
third,
will uncanny dodge that to cut that in half, actually.
absolutely. The third tentacle goes out. This one heading for Duren. Duren tentacle. Just can't make it work. But the Kraken will
Bro,
pull
leave me
back
alone.
down into the
What's your
water,
job?
dunking the other two as it dips back down. Duren,
I'm going to my con save for more cannon sword.
you got it. Duren, what are we doing?
Alrighty, so I'm gonna move forward a little bit.
Actually, I have a question. Did
Sure.
did the Kraken just go back into that golden circle?
No, it's avoiding that. It's got a whole lagoon to
Okay.
work with. I've just got a corner of a map.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
Um,
even moving it. It really, I mean, wherever I move it, he'll just move out of it. It's
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Sorceress Burst, and I'm gonna do thunder damage.
Okay.
Thunder roll. Oh shit.
And the thunder rolls.
Well, I would have done 31 damage, but I only rolled a 13. Can I give myself a reroll for the?
You have
There is a
bardic
player reroll.
inspiration.
Oh
And-
wait, I have Bardic, and it's a D12.
Can do.
Oh, yeah. I didn't use my bardic yet.
Yeah, you have
A
yours.
Does
6
a
makes it a
19 hit?
19. A 19 hits.
Cool.
31 points of
Okay.
damage. This is one angry
Uh,
kaiju.
And sorry guys, but I'm gonna move up here.
Oh! You just hear.
At the end
And,
of your turn, Duren,
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do to me?
the Kraken calls down 3 bolts of lightning upon your
Wow.
head
Me?
on Duren. You are within 120 feet, and it can see you. I need 3 DC 23 dexterity saving throws.
Oh, fuck you.
You know, suddenly fighting this rock one-on-one is not starting to look so bad, guys. Like,
Wow,
I think
Duren.
I'm into the deal.
All right, you take 11 from the first one. You take 24 from the second one. Wow.
Wow. What in the world?
Oh.
And only 4 for the third one.
Duren,
15,
gymnastics
15 plus
routine.
24, that's 39.
39 points of lightning damage from the Kraken's lightning
Damn,
storm.
I'm still halfway through my hit points. Anything else you want to throw at me?
That's all I got for the moment. until I start throwing your companions. Telovere.
Oh my god,
All
yes,
right.
throw it at me. I'm
All
gonna
right,
catch up.
so seeing this oncoming rock, Televere's face starts to pale and goes, "Oh, that's a problem. Here, disintegrate." And I'm gonna cast disintegrate at 8th level, so I need a DC 17 Dex save.
Sure. Dex save. Rock's a big critter. It's not fast moving.
Ooh.
It hits. It's gonna take all of this.
All right, let's see how much that gets. That was really loud. 101 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Holy crap.
Wow.
I said, "No, thank you. I'm good."
Who's the
Uh,
new
Or
king
you
of the
yell,
sky?
I am the king of the sky.
Ordered the extra
I am
crispy.
God.
yeah.
And I'm also going to have both of my whites fire all of their arrows at this rock. 'Cause they have a range
Absolutely.
of 150. So that's going to be 4 shots. It's going to be a 23.
Hit.
An
Miss.
11. A 10.
Miss.
And an 18.
Hit. So give me 2 sets of
Alright,
damage
so
there.
One hit each. 10 and 12. And then
and then
the bone rock is going to make an attack.
can do. It's got the flyby capability.
So it is going to strike with 1 beak attack and 2 talon attacks. So that's going to be 8 to hit, or 8 roll 8 to hit.
27 hits for 17.
Okay, and then that's going to be 2 talon attacks. So 1, 2.
And both of those hit.
So that's going to be 22 plus 23. So that's going to be another 55 damage.
Wow. This rock is almost tumbling out of the air at this point.
It hasn't even gotten a turn yet, has it?
It has not. It chose poorly.
This is why I'm the necromancer bastard.
Loktar, you're in a kraken's tummy, and there you shall remain unless you manage to do me 50 points of damage.
Alright.
What do you got?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Here it comes. Oh, yeah. Little hit, I think. And more so. Yeah. And the last one.
All right, that's 13 plus 13 plus 13
Consistent.
39.
39.
Consistently too low.
Not quite there. But the other way to get out is to kill it, and you guys are doing well on that front. In the
How's it
meantime,
looking?
In his
very
defense,
bad.
he's probably melted down to the skeleton.
Yeah. The rock spins back. As it does so, it is going to be beak and talon. It is going to go for Telovere as the target with the disintegrate at the moment. Beak Telovere,
That hits.
talons Telovere.
That also hits.
You are grappled and pulled off of your mount.
Oh no.
Ooh.
How terrible.
Oh no!
I can't wait for my rock to do another crap ton of damage.
And then it lets go.
It was you. You did the damage.
Oh!
Telovere, we were 100 feet up.
We were.
Oh.
He's falling into water, though.
I was about to say, I am following into water. Is that going to do anything?
That doesn't help.
I didn't think so.
Just a keyfish.
As you... Anything I should
Sorry,
know about?
Where's he at exactly?
He is basically...
Is that where he's at? The rock came
he's
to him?
he's down here over the rock.
Because I don't. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm confused.
So he's down here near where the rocks are. So down in this area.
Okay.
But he's
Okay.
So are you thinking Featherfall?
Yeah, but that's the range of it right there.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I have a question. It's a mechanical question because I haven't done it before in a game. Can I Misty Step as a reaction?
Misty
And
Step
if I
is a
was falling-
bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay,
it should
so
show
no,
on your sheet.
no
Yeah, if you
Misty,
went to
no
action-
Misty Step out of it. But as long as Montgomery has a reaction available, Featherfall would work.
I do have a reaction, so I'll go ahead and cast it.
All right,
Oh,
so
thank God.
Telovere, you're gonna plummet for about 80 feet, and like 20 feet off the ground, all of a sudden the Featherfall will kick in, and you'll float gently that last couple of feet.
I can't
I
believe I
don't
was
like
just
this
within
place
range.
anymore.
You were very close.
Yeah, I was.
So trying to
Montgomery,
stay away from the Kraken. All right, can I see the Kraken?
you
this
can
time
see the
still, or no?
Kraken. Yes, it is currently visible. So
Oh,
this
well.
whole crew is down here at this point. We'll move them down, kind of where they are right now.
All right, we didn't say specifically, or if we did, I missed it. I mean, do we have our psychic whispers going on
Yes.
like we always do?
Yep.
So I just assume so. So, do one of you guys that are grappled, do you want to be turned into a giant shark?
Ooh.
Fortune would love to be a giant shark. Unless
You are-
Las-Dal needs
hold
it
on.
more.
Nope, well, you do it. I got a sword that is playing.
That sounds incredible. I would very much like that.
There you go.
Sharky cat, sharky
And where is the
cat.
giant?
I was gonna say,
s-
is it gonna be a giant shark with cat ears?
So he has water breathing, and you got a strength of 23 now to fight
Ooh.
against that that grapple going on. You have 126 hit points, and
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah!
I'm
You-
30 feet long. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
All
What?
right.
Yep.
If you need it, there's now a giant shark character sheet available for you to roll from in Roll20. It's just all kaiju all the time on the beach right now. Montgomery, anything else?
no, that's it. That's also a concentration spell, so the dawn goes away.
Dawn will disappear. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me just check one last thing. I might have had
How
to
do I-
move 60 feet. I might have to move a little before I actually did that. Where's the?
How-
Oh no, you're within range. Okay, you're good.
All right, hang on one
I'll
second.
stay right there.
Target is grappled. No limitation on the size. Okay. So the Kraken has this giant shark still grappled. As the giant shark appears at the end of your turn, Montgomery, it footballs the giant shark right at your face.
Is it
Krakens are
Titan
intelligent creatures.
So for just a glorious moment, you were in your element, Fortune, a shark in the water, and then you are a shark in the air, and then you are a shark against a cliff face. As that happens,
So before it hits me, can I stop concentration and he turns back into Fortune?
if you would like to, sure,
Right? Because I don't know how I would get him back into the water. Right? That's the problem.
sure, not a problem.
Well, we do have a giant bone rock that should become available shortly, hopefully.
Yeah. You want me to leave him as a shark? I'm good either way, guys.
I'd
It's
love
up to
to stay
Fortune.
a shark. Keep me a shark.
All right, you can stay a shark. I'll take the hit. Go ahead.
All right, so Montgomery,
Get out
give
of the
me a
way!
DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
I can
The
imagine it
shark will
now.
take 22 damage, and Montgomery may take that. Montgomery
Ooh,
will
yeah.
also take 22 damage. Both of you are knocked prone for the moment. You're a shark on land, so we'll see how that goes. But Las-Dal, you are currently grappled by a kraken and being held underwater.
That's okay. I don't need to breathe.
Hey, same.
It doesn't know.
It's okay. Bonus action.
Okay.
The great giant Mordenkainen sword
Uh-huh.
is moving on in. And I like to try to hack a tentacle off if possible.
Sure. Give me the attack.
Hack off a tentacle. Time for some
22.
calamari.
22 will hit.
Good rolls, good rolls. Not bad.
Ooh,
Wow.
43. Wow. You take a big chunk out of a tentacle. It's not enough to free you from its grasp, but it is a limp tentacle at this point. Las-Dal, anything else?
Oh,
Shoot. Ignore that. Sorry.
no, that's all I got at the moment. I'm just kind of trying to keep a gauge on how this creature is faring, how close.
It's
So-
it's almost dead.
Okay.
It's in a very bad way. But so possibly is a giant shark up on land. Fortune,
It does have a speed of 0.
it
So
does
that's
have a
good to-
speed
good
of
to
0.
know.
Magic Carp uses splash.
I was gonna say, yeah, you turn into a magic carp.
I would like to hold my action for someone to throw me into the water to bite the kraken.
Okay, if you
So
get
if someone
close,
somehow gets me there, I'm 30 feet long, so I just got to pretty much be in the water, I think, roughly.
got
What's
it.
what's the giant shark? What is the giant shark size? Out
Huge.
of curiosity, is it huge? Okay,
Huge,
Yeah, he's huge.
3x3.
that may be a problem.
I was gonna say, I don't think I could throw him.
I could
We are
levitate him, but I would lose concentration on Mordenkainen's sword.
we're gonna
Yeah,
try
probably
and
not worth
melt.
it.
Not
A
worth
giant
it.
levitating shark just swimming through the air. That's terrifying to think of.
Lotar, acid damage coming.
Oh, here we go.
It's
Yep,
46.
down. Melt, melt, melt. Glurk,
Uh-oh.
glurk, glurk.
Well, the problem is Fortune has to hold his breath right now because he can only breathe underwater. Right? I don't know what the breathing rules are. Right? Don't you have to make like a con? You can only do
No,
it
it's
for so long or
you
something.
can hold your breath for your constitution modifier plus
minute.
something else.
Yeah, you've got some time before we got to worry about it. It's minutes, so
Okay.
it's not a combat worry. But what
Yeah.
has just happened is some room has opened up in the Kraken's tummy, and
Oh man!
Las-Dal is now close. Las-Dal, we're gonna open up with a bite at you. A 20 to hit.
Do it.
Cutting words.
Cutting words. All right.
Cutting words. I told you I'm too special to eat. I'm a delicacy that you cannot see.
How much has it got to solve it by?
And
Oh,
ah!
is that enough?
I don't
Nope.
think so, based on his
Not
reaction.
even close.
So that's going to be
I-
24
my
points
ace-
of piercing damage.
My AC is 15. Oops, I didn't mean to roll
Yep,
twice.
no problem. 24 points of piercing, and you have been swallowed.
Not another one.
Oh, Lord.
You can
Yeah,
use the
really.
reroll.
You're swirling around in the goop that was
That was a D12. That wasn't a D20.
And then
I
someone
gotta
else
do a
has.
con check.
What do you got? No con check. No, you're just pulled in. That's its.
I
That's
got
its.
bit. I took 24 damage
Oh, you mean con check for concentration? Yes. Sorry. Yes, please.
Yep. for my sword.
You're still awake though, huh?
Oh.
I lost the sword.
The sword is
Uh-oh.
down.
Well, and now you can't even cast levitate on the shark.
Yeah.
Nope.
You can use your reroll for the sword. Can you still attack it with the sword?
I have a few things I can do from the inside as well.
Telovere, you are in the water. A tentacle is coming for you.
I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna take the grapple.
Telovere is pulled over. 23 points of damage. The Kraken's tummy is full once more. So Telovere, for the last of the Kraken's actions, you get flung through the air. It seems to be your day to fly.
I have a question.
Sure.
Does Featherfall help me at all here?
You already landed once.
I'm struggling here, okay?
Oh, that's an excellent question. What's the
Because-
duration on Featherfall?
I think it's when you land.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Okay,
Got
we're
it. We
gonna-
just have it.
If it's
Duration 1 minute.
1 minute. So it absolutely hucks you. You travel about 5 feet and then float softly to the water once more. No
Nice.
damage taken. Good memory. Duren,
God.
what do we got?
Okay, so I see like half a rock in the sky and 3 1/4 of a kraken in the sea.
You got it.
Okay. I'm gonna come up and I'm going to Sorcerer's Burst again.
Okay.
And it's again gonna be thunder. Oh, come on.
A 14 will miss.
Well, shit. There's not really a lot I can do. I guess that's it.
At the end
Oh,
of
I'll
your
move back again.
At the end of your turn, lightning comes down from the air. 1 bolt towards
You
Telovere,
like that so much.
2 for
'Cause
Duren.
you know it can hit me.
Telovere, can I get a
Yep.
dexterity saving throw from you?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great, guys.
It's only a 23.
You said
Ah,
2 for me?
23.
Wow.
All right. 4d10 lightning damage.
I shouldn't have moved back. You would have gotten +4.
30 to
I'm down.
Telovere. Can I get 2 from Duren?
Sure can. So that's a 26 because of my +4.
You're going to take 10 from that
And-
one?
And that's a 20.
And then
7.
13 there, so 23 for Duren. Telovere, are you
Alright.
conscious?
I am not conscious.
Can I have a death saving throw from you, please?
Yep.
Are you slowly floating up to the top?
Just ever so slightly. That's a 2. That could have been worse.
That's a 2. 1 on the bad side.
Can my minions go, or
Absolutely.
are
So,
they? Okay, cool.
Your minions, if not instructed, will default to guard mode. Is that what your minions do?
So for the whites, let me double check that because that is a very good question. Where are you?
So I would say, no matter what, they will definitely fight with the rock. It would be if you want to have them do something more intelligent. I think undead just default to guard status, but that's mostly skeleton zombies.
Let's see. If I issue no commands, it only defends itself against hostile creatures once given an order. It continues to follow it until its task is complete.
Okay.
So
I would say fighting the rock is the hostile thing at the moment.
Yes, I would say that's probably a safe bet. So I'm gonna do all 4 longbow attacks, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
1, 2,
2 hits.
3. That's a miss.
Miss.
And 4.
Also a miss. 2 hits.
All right. That's for the longbows. So that's 11. That's another 11. That's 22. And then the beak and 2 talons.
You're at 31 hit points on the rock. And having a crit is definitely going to help.
I think that's, what is that? 22, 35 plus, what is that? 25 plus. Is it safe to say this thing is dead?
That is dead, yes.
All right, cool. That's my turn.
All right. Rock is stricken from the sky, but it did take some doing.
So I just want to say a personal message to whoever bought that rock. That is what you get for messing with me.
Buy 2 next time.
Do it. Do it. I'll use my 8th level spell again. I'll do 100 damage again.
Can't quite
Get that pointer off of me.
Can't quite. Can I reach from here? No. How about from here? No. All right. Can't quite get to where I
those
want.
are fighting words in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
You are not allowed to blow your donation budget tonight. We got a puzzle dungeon to get to. However, because there are no other targets and the Kraken has a legendary action left, a tentacle is going to smash down on Telovere. It will have advantage on the attack.
Uh-oh.
A 34, and Telovere is unfortunately...
you're
Wait.
gone, right?
Wait.
That would be
What?
3 chaos, huh?
Yeah, because he had one.
It's two death saves if you melee him.
Yeah.
No. I'm gone.
Holy crap.
It's okay. Half this party's done that before. I bring it back.
So
Uh,
we get a big red
We'll
X
have
for
some
a
nice
little bit.
stars.
We'll see how that turns out.
I come
Loktar,
back and I'm just like, that sucked.
I need a death saving throw from
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna be a cleric now. Death suck.
Suck, y'all. I don't know why I was so obsessed.
One on the green side.
I almost became one of my own minions.
Up above, the rock is just plummeting to the ground, sploosh, into the water. Montgomery, you got a shark flopping next to you, and what's going on?
But I don't think I have any way to help the shark get back to the water, but can I see the Kraken?
You can see the Kraken. It is
All right,
underwater,
well-
but it is visible.
You can drop concentration on the shark as well.
You sure you're done being a shark?
Yeah, there's nothing. I can't. People are just gonna keep dying if I say as a shark, so there's no point.
All right,
Unfortunately.
I will drop concentration on that, and we shall do another disintegrate.
Ooh, disintegrate on the Kraken.
Am I
that
on
is
the
a
right level?
Dexterity
Yes.
saving throw. Come on, Kraken, you can do it.
Oh, lots of
Um,
ones there, but there's some sixes. So
He passes with
does
a
it completely
23.
dodge it?
did it not?
Yeah.
Did it not come over?
Oh,
There
no,
it
he
goes.
dodged it.
Wow, that was
DC
weird.
18, he dodged it though, and disintegrate is one of those. It does nothing if he dodges, correct?
I think so.
Yeah. The target is disintegrated. Let's see. On
So-
a failed save, takes damage. Yep.
So
think
he
that's
manages
right. I
to
think it's a
avoid the
safe suck.
damage,
Wow.
which is lucky for him because it would have killed him.
Angels.
But Montgomery,
Okay, so I just gotta do 87 damage.
anything else for you
There
there?
you go. Nope, that's it. I'll stay right there.
Las-Dal, you are blind, you are restrained, you're in a tummy of a Kraken. What you doing in there?
I am not liking where I'm sitting.
Few would.
So I am going to. He is going to. You know what? Another sword is going to appear. It starts to appear in his hand and then it just grows larger. And he just sends Mordenkainen's sword straight up into this thing from the inside, trying to pierce his way out.
All right, I believe you will have disadvantage on this one, but go for
The
it.
inside?
You can't. You are blind. I believe it's still an attack roll, and if it's an attack roll, you would have disadvantage on it, unless you have blind sight.
I do not have blind sight. If I'd known that, I would have chosen a different
I
attack.
will let you. You as a character would know that. So if you wish to choose differently, you may.
All right.
You can find Loktar's eyes in there somewhere. They have blind sight.
You know what? We're gonna try something he hasn't done before. He's going to make the Kraken think that all of a sudden there are razor blades, thick razor blades, cutting all around him as I cast Mental Prison.
Please check mental prison. Does it say you need to see the target? Because even though you're inside it, you can't technically see it.
You attempt to bind a creature within illusionary cell that only it perceives.
Fair enough. It doesn't say
Damn
can
it!
see.
Nope. Second line.
Ah.
One creature you can see.
Yep.
Oh.
Dang. That's where I didn't
think
read the
most
second line.
spells have that.
And I would
restriction.
imagine this is what's going through Las-Dal's mind in there as he's in a
Yeah,
weird
I can do
situation.
this.
He's
No,
like,
I can't
I'll
do
do
that.
this.
I can do this.
Oh,
No, I can do that. All right, you know what? We're gonna Thunderwave upward, so I'm not
Thunderwave
hitting
upward.
myself.
Can
And
do.
I'm gonna cast it at. You know what? He's got me pissed. We're going to 8th level.
All right.
Just
Ooh.
let it rip.
Got
So
18.
whoever was in the pool for Las-Dal blowing the 8th level spell first. There we go. And let's see it.
You guys had a pool for that?
Well, you already used one. Wouldn't Televere's count first?
Televere's was
Television did
first.
yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, did you drop? Oh yeah, it was.
It was level
Televere
8.
disintegrated.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
his disintegrate.
Sorry, I missed that upcast. And so this is a Constitution save. It is unfortunately pretty good at those.
Wow.
It passes
Wow.
that one handily, but it will be taking 20 points of damage.
That would be unpleasant.
That's a little
Thunderwave in your
indigestion.
belly. Yeah.
I should have just stunned him instead. I know that I'd have to see him to do that.
You might kill it.
It didn't die yet.
So let's see. That's my action.
Yep. Anything else?
Hey, let me see how I got for bonus action here. Yeah, I got nothing.
Fortune. It's in the
Uh-huh.
water, but it is visible.
I think it's fair to say that last turn, since I didn't move, I would have my feline agility back, since I just stayed a shark laying on a beach
Sounds fair.
for just a brief moment. So I will double my speed to 60.
Okay.
It's one way to rest your legs.
And basically, I had an extra 20 feet movement, so I think that would account for any difficult terrain swimming over there.
Sure.
Get right up in it, and we will just try to stab it with... I don't know, melee weapons don't work that well, but that's all I got.
All right. What melee weapon are you using?
Well, I've got my psychic daggers. I can use them as a melee weapon.
Sure. Psychic dagger melee weapon. I think dagger's one of the ones you don't get disadvantage on underwater.
I think so.
I will double check.
Yeah, I was trying to...
Dagger is fine. You have a standard attack. Go for it.
All right. I think a 24 will hit.
24 will hit.
Ignore the sneak attack, of course.
No sneak attack at the moment.
So
Yeah.
7 damage.
You are less than 30 hit points left on the Kraken.
Hmm. And then we'll take another one. Nope.
A 12 will not do.
I will expend a psychic dice
Can do.
for homing strikes. Don't think a 16 will do it.
16 will still fall short.
All right, that's it.
Inside the
No.
Kraken, acid washes over Las-Dal.
Ass.
12d6 acid.
Sorry, that's how I was feeling. So I just came out.
I'm
That's-
feeling like ass.
Very safe.
How many
oh,
death
only,
deals?
You see Loktar's ass go by.
only 29 on that one, Las-Dal. So that
Still
went
alive.
well.
Still
How many death
alive.
fails is that cause?
So that will only cause one because it's not an attack. But that is one on the death fail side for you.
And I can't find him in here, can I?
You are blind and
everywhere.
restrained, so you
Yeah.
know there's fur everywhere, but you
Yeah.
can't lay eyes on him.
Can't tell if it's Loktar or the bacteria inside the.
Just a lot of mess going on.
This has got a hairy throat. What the hell?
Yeah.
But Dawson
To
has come
soup.
in with a natural 20 on a death saving throw. Is now available to the party.
Wow,
Oh, wow.
that would have been so helpful.
That would have been so helpful.
That would have been so
see.
great. Thanks, guys.
Let's see if they make it to it. But in the meanwhile, we've got Fortune very much in the front of things. We've got a tentacle coming first at Fortune. A 21 for
Hits.
20. You are grappled. It will pull you in for a bite. A 21 for another 20.
Yeah, we'll uncanny dodge that one to have that one.
Its tummy is currently full, so it can't. No, it can swallow you. Yes,
Oh,
I'm in
can.
there.
it
I'm
can.
in there.
Yet, you're not huge. You're not a large creature.
Oh, wow.
That's why.
And that will leave it with a bit of movement that it will use to come up a little bit closer to the beach. And once more, it will try and stretch out its tentacly arms towards
I want
Duren.
to see our whole party end up inside this thing.
Duren, tentacles.
I don't.
A 19's
I
just
don't
gonna
either.
miss. It will drift
Give me the
back a
bardic
little bit.
inspiration.
Did you
into
want
the
to try
water.
again?
It would very much like to, but I can't. Duren, what you doing?
Well, I'm not gonna get in the way of whatever the heck that is that's getting measured over there. So I'm just gonna come up and I'm gonna Sorceress Burst again. We'll do Thunder.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is so much damage. So that's 31 damage.
You might remember I mentioned that the Kraken was at less than 30 hit points.
I do remember that.
Well done. The Kraken
God.
dies.
Nice.
I'm gonna tell you, Sorcerer's Burst has worked out every time I've hit with it because of you roll another damage dice if you get an 8.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
a
the-
nice. I
Yeah.
have that on
It's,
a
it's only
2024.
12.5% or 12.5% chance, but it's happened 3 out of the 4 times I've cast.
Is that a 2024 spell then?
2024 spell.
Oh.
I'm using it on a Clockwork Sorcerer in a different campaign. It's nice.
like a cantrip form of chromatic orb, kind of.
Yeah.
Or you got to pick the damage type, but
Or
then
Chaos Bolt probably more because Chaos Bolt, if you get the same number twice,
it's like
you
chaos,
get,
Bolt, but you get to choose the damage type instead of
Duren?
rolling it on a dice.
Any other activity for you?
Yeah, sure. Oh no, I can't do it this round. I'll come over here and I'll start pulling Telovere to shore.
Sounds good. Telovere is dead. Loktar, are you going to use the natural 20 on your death save?
I mean, it's there.
It is there.
Yeah, right?
All right.
I mean,
gonna
unless
say-
somebody else needs it.
Loktar.
I think you're the only one who's down.
You're the ones down at
Alright.
the moment.
Loktar, you have 1 hit point. You are currently prone. You are blind, but you are not restrained anymore.
Are they sinking to the bottom of the
They
ocean?
are sinking to the bottom of the ocean. You can use 15 feet of your movement to escape.
Your moment?
Yeah, your moment to escape from the Kraken.
All right, that sounds like a good idea. Can I bring someone with me?
Probably not, because
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna have that much movement left.
I'm gonna keep Loktar from going out the Kraken's mouth.
Okay,
I got us. I got us.
he got you.
Trust me.
All right.
Okay.
Montgomery,
You're right next to me right now,
Yep,
at least.
yep.
So
you guys are all crammed in there together. Montgomery, are you doing anything at the moment?
No, I'll just come down here and help Duren.
All
Wait
right.
a minute. Are you about to cast Dimension Door and you could have done that the whole time to get everyone out?
I couldn't do anything to hold on to him. And no, there's 3 of us in here. I'm casting Gate.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought Dimension Door, you have to see where you're going.
You have to see. No. You have to grab the person to go with you. I couldn't grab him, so I couldn't take him out.
So
But
Las-Dal.
so now that we have the ability to move around and we're
Yep.
all right next to each other, I take my piece of the staff and I cast Gate.
Whoop.
So I'm gonna take us to the back to the shore.
Sounds good.
So time to go.
With that, everything that can be saved has been saved. At some point, we should probably return our necromancer to the living.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's gonna cost you 300 gold. I don't do this shit for free.
Shitty paladin makes you pay to come back.
This is the 3rd time I've had to do this for you guys, and I haven't gone down once.
Yeah, he's
I've
got
never
cost.
I've
Didn't
never
someone just
rolled a
loan you
deck
money?
No one loaned me money. I helped someone. I helped Montgomery sell his thing for 60,000 gold, and as a thanks, he gave me the money for my crystal longsword.
During one of these days, I want to challenge you just to see how badass you really think you are.
As the Kraken sinks into the depths and the party's recovered, a stout human woman with bronze skin and curly dark hair, held back with a colorful scarf, it comes running over towards you. Her expression is a combination of relief from terror and excitement at seeing you. I thank you. Where did you come
Thanks
from?
for the help.
I- I
Don't
I
don't
don't.
mind him. He's nothing.
I know they
Don't
look
mind him.
dangerous, but this is actually a compass. You use it for maps. It's not very good for poking things. Um, do you want to come back to our camp?
That would be nice. Yes, we could use a bit of a rest after taking a beating while we were able to keep you safe.
Oh, of course, of course. Please, come along. And um, my name's Lisa. This is and goes around introducing everybody. As she sort of leads you along the beach, it's about a mile's walk. Anybody who's injured, they help carry along. You can see that tents have been set up between the shore and the jungle of the island. Armor and digging equipment lies scattered about on the sand. To one side, 2 men, an elf and an orc, are tended to some of the wounded. They each have the symbol of an arc of 7 stars hanging about their neck. Their hands glow with divine magics as they heal the folks that were traveling with you and then offer healing to you as well. On the opposite side of the camp, there's a human woman leaned over a spell book as she's researching and checking tomes. I don't understand it. Why would a kraken be attacking at this time? She sort of looks over to you all. You saved us from the kraken, of course. You didn't have anything to do with it showing up, did you?
Madam, I died. Do you really think that we would have brought the Kraken just to fight it and have me die?
That does seem an
Doctor
odd.
points a bony finger over to agree.
I'm imagining
we
Loktar like
brought
that one like mummy that they found with the weird like alien head.
we brought the bone rock, not the kraken.
No, that's probably Vecna's doing, right? Like, I mean, it seems like his pole is everywhere, and this is where he's from, right? So.
Well, are krakens a common occurrence?
No, they
on-
specifically said no, they
No.
weren't earlier.
No, they haven't been recorded on this island ever. You see, we're here researching the history of the island. Um, Lisa over there was a resident here many years ago. I'm Marion, by the way, the resident mage and scholar. That rock that you have, you made that?
Yes,
Orchid holding a rock.
it's one of my favorite creations.
How did you make that?
If you're asking me if I use dark magics, ancient necromantic techniques, and a lot of killing, the answer is yes. If you have a problem with that, I suggest you take it up with the rock.
Uh, no, I was asking more for is there a how-to?
No, unfortunately, it requires a lot of intricate magic techniques. I could explain it to you later after I'm recovered my guts and not feeling the blood filling in my lungs. Wink, wink,
Hold on.
nudge, nudge. A little bit of healing assistance would be helpful before I pass over again.
And the two the elf and the orc will come over and whoop whoop give you guys healing. You may take the benefits of a short rest and recover from there. You will also get everybody can heal 24 hit points from the healing that they provide. So 24, and then your short, hit dice if you wish for the short rest.
And then I got the Song of Rest going. I can do the Song of Rest as well.
Sounds good. And Fortune, as you're just showing the rock around, Marion probably gives you a look that's very reminiscent of Televere's looks when you do such shenanigans. And Marion sort of says, "Well, the reason I ask is part of the research that we're doing right now is on a Serac. He's a lich of some note. He's been known to create a number of tombs or dungeons, hiding places for lore and magical items. We found one here recently, and I was curious if perhaps that was some lore harvested from such a place."
Oh, no, that's easiest way to explain it. How much information do you have about interplanar travel?
I'm aware of it, but not much.
Okay, the easy simple task is we're trying to kill a god, and we've come here from another plane.
Uh-huh.
The rock was created from another plane that was adjacent to the plane we just came from. Sigil, did you have any of that in your writings?
I've heard references to it. It's the center of the multiverse, yes?
Yes. Basically, from there we've been traveling to different planar locations. It's a very intricate process of which I'm not exactly sure of. But the rock came from another plane that was adjacent to Sigil. It was not native to this plane. The rock showing up to kill the undead rock was a complete coincidence. I suspect it was brought about by petty gods who had a vendetta against us. But neither here nor there. From there, no, we have no idea about this plane. We have no earthly anything. All we know is that we've got to kill a god, and our magic stick pieces are bringing us here to get another one.
Um,
The rod of power, or what have you.
I'm not sure I followed most of that, but what I took away was there's something you wish to retrieve here.
Yes.
Whereabouts is that?
Oh, we have no idea. We literally are following basically a what is it? A divining rod of sorts.
Ah.
It pushes us in a general direction. We do a thing, and we find the piece.
I wanna lift up my piece, and
Okay.
is it pulling me in any direction?
It is. It is pulling you in the same direction as some of those who were escaping called the tomb.
Can I use my piece to just call? If I find the path, like, can multiple people see it,
I believe it is just
or
you.
is it just me? Okay, then I'm not going to cast it. But we need to go that way, and I should go where the thing's pulling me.
And the two sort of confer for a moment, and then they say, "Well, you've you've rescued us, obviously, and clearly are a bit of a class above what we would be able to handle. The direction that you intend to head is into Aceric's tomb, or one of them. Are you familiar with such constructions?
Well, we do have tombs on our home plane. I don't believe we have tombs in the same way that you most likely have these tombs, but we do have tombs.
Ah, um, yes, it's
I'm more likely more acquainted with it than they are, most likely.
here. If why don't you take a look at this? And they hand you a little drawing. Um, when we say tombs,
Fist fire very bad.
Aseric, the Archlich, um, it's said that unlike many of his ilk, he does not require wish to achieve godhood. Um, Instead, he enjoys watching people die. So he has created a number of complexes, placed items of considerable wealth within them, um, and then sort of sport with him. We've investigated these first few rooms, and we've assembled to continue looking further. We're attempting to recover some items that were stolen when he um, built these ruins. An ebony wand, there's a ring of golden stars, a scimitar, some copper tablets, a crystal orb, and a blue silken sash that's used for ceremonies that these ancestral treasures we believe would be found in the tomb as well. Um, if you intend to head in there, I mean, this is what information we have, and of course, we'll be happy to let you stay at our camp, um, and we'll stay out of your way, certainly. Should you come across these things, we can muster 200, 500 gold for each item recovered. What do you intend to do?
Well, my immediate goal is not to die again, to be quite frank with you.
Yes.
I do have a question. Who made this map?
Oh, we did.
So I would like to know the person who tossed a trowel into the statue's mouth and noted that it did not come back. Did you expect it to walk back, or for something in the tomb to throw it back at you?
Well, to be fair, it's not all that uncommon to be seen with traps that do spew out remains,
No,
especially
I
with the
love
more
this
sadistic
map.
ones.
More of a. It didn't bounce back as we expected. Normally, it does.
So
It hits the back of the trap, and then spikes or fire or things. It just sort of went. Woo! Shark running around.
What is happening?
Shark's going crazy.
Crazy shark.
In the world.
I don't think I like that. Well,
But
besides the point, I can't speak for my esteemed colleagues here, but I don't see a reason we couldn't retrieve the items if we happen across them while we're in there. And at the very least, we'll disable the traps for you,
that would be
since disabling the
incredibly
traps
helpful.
do prevent us from dying again.
Yeah.
Is there anything more we can do for you?
Do you have any, like, you said that he does this a lot. Do you have any, like, books or anything kind of, like, that would give us information about this lich?
So they share with you the story of Asarak, known as the Devourer, a powerful archlich feared across many worlds. Takes pleasure in the death of adventurers by luring them into trap-riddled tombs with the promise of powerful artifacts. It is said he feeds on the souls of those who die within his traps to sustain his escapades across the multiverse. The most famous of his tombs, sometimes called the Tomb of Horrors, has claimed many adventurers throughout history. The Tomb of Nine Gods, another of his creations. And finally this one, dubbed the Tomb of Wayward Souls.
Catchy names, at least.
He's got a certain
Let's say-
flair.
He does have a theme he sticks to. I have to admit that.
Naming tombs is half the battle.
He really does wish to draw adventurers, and those who do conquer them come away with fantastical prizes. There is value
Perhaps.
in conquering them.
Perhaps these tombs are trials so that he may discover a new champion, someone worthy of surpassing these traps.
I don't necessarily think it's as detailed as all that. I've met my fair share of people who just like to see people killed.
And I don't think you need another god worship either. You already got 3.
Yes, he would be beneath me. But I thought
I wouldn't
perhaps,
say that. I wouldn't say
perhaps
that
one of you.
within like earshot of him.
Yeah, but isn't he just a head?
I really having met and heard of a couple liches, I'm not all that willing to say one thing or another.
Oh, I'm just being, there's liches with bodies and then there's liches with just their heads.
Oh yes,
That's-
we fought one of
That's
those.
what, I'm trying to, yeah. I'm just trying to.
It's not a proper lich.
I wouldn't expect the Archlich himself to be in residence in this tomb. If he was, that would be
Oh no, of course.
dire for all of us.
No.
But his fashion is to observe and enjoy the death and suffering of others. Therefore, we're being quite careful. We've marked out, which rooms to avoid. We believe the central is going to be the method to continue on, but we were stymied there. We were just fetching some wood to, entirely cover the spike pit in case, working with the face caused a wind or a pressure plate or something. But we'll leave that to your expert hands.
Well, I dare say that if nothing else, it could prove an interesting little exciting adventure.
That's what we're hoping for. And so, after you have rested up a bit, they lead you over to the tomb entrance. 3 paths inward. They indicate a couple of the features there. They show where they've laid down that wooden plank across the middle of the spike pit to get to the relief face. To the north, a wide corridor that ends at 2 stone doors with metal handles. At the entrance, you can see the posted symbols, danger, fire. To the east, strange pockmarks line the walls of a corridor which ends with another set of dark wooden doors. To the northeast, a hallway that has been partially excavated. Lifted stone lids reveal a 10-foot deep pit filled with spikes in the center of the corridor. A thin plank of wood has been laid over the pit to allow safe crossing.
You'd think they'd use thicker wood.
That was the longest one we had. We're going to reinforce. That's what the rest is for.
Is that going to hold Duren?
It's gentlemen, it's not about the length of the wood. It's about what you do with it. They've done the best they can.
This
I don't
room
know.
of
There's
fire.
a lot of confusing shit coming from around here. I to be honest, I don't know what's going on.
Can we pull up the little map they gave us again?
Sure.
Just
Should
to
be
compare
available.
here?
Should be available to you now.
Where do I
It
It
see
should be in our
way
library. right?
down in
On
the
the
handouts
tomb.
there.
Tomb
1 second.
complex.
Yep.
Yeah, the third button on the right. If you go down to Tomb Complex.
There we go.
There you
Pop
go.
that back up.
Beware of Spike Pit. I love this map.
Has anyone
So-
successfully traversed the flame to get to that door?
No. It's fire. We considered it very bad.
Hmm.
And they
I
sort of
see no fire now.
No. It's after you enter the room that the fire comes. That's the echo?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a quick question about the echo. Does the echo have any mass? Does it
But
weigh
the echo
anything?
doesn't count as a creature.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's like an illusion,
It's
kind of,
it's
right?
a shadow.
It's not a
shadow
creature,
on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check because I believe.
It's it's a shadow that takes the form of the Echo Knight.
And you can
Yeah.
switch places with it, can't you?
Yeah.
So nothing
So
happens.
are you gonna like let it get to the end and then you're gonna switch places with it?
Maybe.
Nothing happens as the echo moves about. The echo
Okay.
walks over to the doors.
Oh no. Sorry, I'm dogs.
Sure.
Loktar, would you like me to open the door for you?
Could you?
Oh yes, of course. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. I'm gonna just have it float over,
What?
and it's just gonna open the door.
It does not move.
Well, that's disappointing.
Did you try knocking?
Actually, no. That's even more disappointing.
Looked I'll try his own trick.
So we want to check out the top room first, because I'll move in there quickly.
So the northern room,
Fortune.
the
Fortune.
doors have so far not opened to Mage Hand or Thaumaturgy.
Well, the fire showed up in the back of the room according to the map. So stepping in one tile doesn't seem to be like it might trigger the trap, but we could at least see where the fires pop up and maybe even find a way to extinguish them.
Can
Go
I?
right ahead, friend.
Fortune will
You're
kinda-
braver than I am.
Fortune's going to look for the closest tile that looks like it might be pressable if there is one.
Sure.
If they have pressure plates.
You got it. How about a investigation there?
All right.
That's what I was going to see about doing. Can I see if there's any magical traps to that room?
As a detect magic or as a what kind of thing?
Let me see if I have detect magic.
I have a dirty 20. I used a psychic knack there to boost it a little bit too.
Okay. Your next step, that tile looks like it could depress. In fact, all the tiles forward of where you are look like they could depress.
Oh, okay. So it looks like this space around us could. I mean, we could put something heavy on one to try and trigger it. Not a white or anything, but like. Do we have any heavy stone?
There's stones about.
Well, why do we want to trigger the trap if we can avoid the trap?
How high is the ceiling?
Oh, the walls too. Do they look like they have traps on them? Because we have a couple people who can just climb and walk around on walls.
The walls do not look trapped. The ceiling
Is there anything
itself,
to hang?
about 20 feet high. The ceiling, floors, walls are all made of limestone that has been cut into various shapes.
Is there any way to get a handhold? You can send the echo up to grab on and then switch with it. And hang.
You got this one, Las-Dal?
As he's looking for that, I'm just gonna put my feet up on the side of the wall and
That's
walk
the obvious
all
choice,
the way
but-
around to
Got
the
it.
door.
So Loktar, you could see the echoes like trying to figure out a way to position itself, like hanging on the door as Las-Dal's just casually walking along. Sure.
Are those people with us at all, or is it just us?
No, they've pulled back at this
Yeah,
point.
I just want to know what their faces look like when they see Las-Dal just start walking on the side of the
No,
wall.
they kind of gave the, we've seen traps go off. We're going to retreat to a safe distance, and also we're trying to recover from having been beat up by a Kraken too. So
Oh yeah, because
Las-Dal,
they did so much to help there.
do shit. They didn't.
they held off a
Yeah.
Kraken for 4 hours before you got there. It was an epic battle of which you will never know details. But
It was at full health. They didn't do shit.
that's the ones who made it.
They ran
Yes.
very well.
I was about to say they did run very well, and for academics, they probably aren't in the best of shape. Like we got to
I mean,
give it to them.
They're dungeon delvers. I expect them to be a little bit,
They
you
didn't
know.
they didn't seem like dungeon delvers to me.
As I'm going
Televius
through,
met
go ahead, Les.
dungeon delvers.
I'm looking for are there any markings? Could there be, like I say, like magical? Like are there any markings of sorts
So
on any of the tiles?
you don't see any glyphs or wards or that sort of thing, but as you're moving through the room, you can see that there are scorch marks on the walls with no obvious source of fire. So there is definitely fire that's been generated in here, most likely magically, but you don't see anything to disable in the room.
Okay, so yeah, he's wandering his way around, and then as he gets to the door, he's gonna inspect the door.
So the door is wooden. As you kind of look at it, pay attention to it, it is a fake door. The hinges aren't designed to swing open. It's just doors set on the wall.
Mm.
He'll chuckle and walk back. That's a fake promise.
How sure are we that this is magical fire?
Well, if you would like to go in there and give it a try, you're welcome to. But my suspicion is if it's a lich that likes to see people suffer and die, it's probably very real.
I'll walk in.
Well, I'm sure it's real. The question is it magical?
So as
Okay,
Duren,
I'm gonna walk in.
I'm
and
backing off.
And I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
so Duren takes that next step. As you do, the floor depresses ever so slightly. Las-Dal is like scampering outward
Ever
as
so
Duren
slightly, I'm like
steps in.
250 pounds.
There's only that
Of
much
just-
travel on the floor. It's a little. It's not made to be obvious that it moves, but as it does, a stone slab slams down in front of Loktar, sealing the room off. I will need.
I saw Duren
Wow.
coming in.
Okay.
I'm like, I bolt.
So
Poor
you-
guy.
I'm used to saying
Go past
bolt
the
on that
first
wall.
course.
inside the
Oh,
room,
day.
can I get a dexterity saving throw from Duren?
You just want to watch?
Easy peasy.
24.
A 24. Magical fire floods the room. You will be taking half of 8d6 damage.
Oh, 15. Okay. I'll take
So 14
Well-
points of damage.
It's this turn.
it. I know the one behind me went down. Did anything happen to the one in front of me?
Nothing happened to the one in front of you.
Bro, get this shit out of here.
So there's a
I'm
big
leaving.
stone slab in front of you,
It's closed.
occupying the
Slam
space
shut.
you wish to walk through.
I know, but so yeah, sorry, we lost your your echo.
That poor echo.
When I took my foot off, it didn't go up.
Nope.
Okay, then I'm gonna. Can I check out this door then?
Sure. Basically, two doors have been pushed up against the wall, but they don't move and there's nothing behind them. Like when you look like between the gap, you just see the stone of the wall.
Can I like try to move anything, or like there's nothing for me to grab onto?
There's nothing to, so that you can grab the door handles, but there's no pivot to them. They don't move. You could
So,
chip them away and tear them off. You could destroy the doors to reveal the stone wall behind, but there's nothing behind them.
and I even said the doors were fake in our little telekinetic or telepathic conversation.
Sorry, I was in the bathroom.
Your brain usually goes there. It's okay.
Who the hell is drawing fire on me?
There was fire.
Fire. Fire's cool.
Well,
And so-
shit, I can't get out of here. Fire bad.
Fire bad.
And so as you look at this large stone slab, we'll step over because I see someone, Fortune, has moved over to the eastern set.
Waiting for Duren.
Strange pockmarks line the walls of this corridor, at the end of which a set of dark wooden doors. I believe you have a passive perception of ridiculous. Am I correct?
Yes, it's 28.
Okay. Even from this distance, on the doors at the far end of the hallway, you're able to see that there is tiny text scrawled on the door's front. For normal eyes, you would have to get close up to see it. But even from here, you're able to read, Acerak commends you. Alas, these doors lead nowhere, but your skill shall not go unrewarded. Should you wish to plumb the depths of my tomb, heed these words. The blue one craves your magic.
There's a little clue down there. Says the blue one craves our magic.
He can't have my magic.
Noctar will look around to see if he finds
We-
any blue. Anything
we
blue?
we should also consider, based on the amount of fake doors and the desire to see people killed, it's got like a little hand-engraved message from Esrek, though it says Sarak. It might not be telling the truth either. There's no guarantee that what it means by the blue one wants your magic is that. But let's keep it in mind. But I don't think there's a way in from here. Can I tell based on the map what they meant by way to dismantle arrow trap? Was that just like them having a question about it? Because I assume the pockmarks all just launch waves and waves of arrows.
A correct assumption. That is a question mark saying, can we find a way?
Okay.
Is there a way? Is there a trick to it?
Okay. Yeah. I don't think
Is
it's
there-
worth going in there.
Is Duren just slow roasting while we're figuring all this out?
Well,
No,
I'd like
That's
to
what I
try.
was just wondering.
Am I able to lift up the slab of this down here?
Can I get an athletics check from you?
Yeah.
I think Noctar would be trying from the outside too. don't
Okay,
know if
can I
he'd
get an
help, but-
athletics check with advantage? An 8.
Well, I got an 18.
An 18 is enough to lever it up
Northwest.
and wriggle yourself under, and then it slams back down.
What? Oh, I think I got through.
Yeah, you got yourself through, but it's not enough for you to like kick it back up to the ceiling. It's just enough to kind of get it up and get out of there.
Can I hold it up and I go, look, Tar, you want to check?
No, go ahead.
I am good, thank you.
Burned enough for today?
Yes. I've
And
only
then I
just
let it.
regrown this fur. I would like to keep it for a while.
As you gather at the hall with the spikes, the lifted stone lids revealing the pit trap that was below. Across to the far side, you can see a relief of a scowling, fiendish face made of an azure mosaic of tiles. It spans the hallway's back wall. The face's mouth is open, revealing a black maw. Its eyes are carved from clouded white crystal. To the right of the mosaic, a closed door.
And just as a reminder, I had cast Detect Magic. So I have it for 10 minutes.
You are detecting magic from the mosaic's face, the mouth, the eyes, from the flickering green crystal lights that cast the light in this room. There's magic all about. Almost every wall sparkles with magic.
Hey, Fortune, what did you say that door in the other room said? The
So
note.
that the blue one wants your magic.
Oh,
Does this look like it would be the
That's-
blue one?
that
I
looks
would
like a
think
very-
so.
That's
Or
a very big
crabs are
blue
magic.
face.
Now, the mouth, they threw something in, it didn't come back that they expected.
Yeah, but that was probably a non-magical item.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna send my mage hand in. Just have it float over the spike traps and into the mouth.
Sure, your mage hand just goes into the mouth and it vanishes from your detection.
Well, I can't detect my mage hand anymore, so
Avoid the mouth.
I don't know. There
Oh.
are certain things that can stop or desist or cease my detection. But
What is the echo
those
doing right
are
now?
Echo's
Let's
going
see.
in.
I was sneaking it over there to check because on the map it says "swore I saw something right here," so I thought the echo could go take a browse, just float over the spikes and see if there's anything over there. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was trying to
Sure.
just sneak up there while he was talking.
As you
I
head
like-
down
I
in
like- I
that
like hearing him
direction
talk.
to look at the with the echo, there is a small opening.
Oh, I see.
Almost like a door.
Hmm. There would appear to be a door over the spikes here.
In and amongst the spikes. You would have to be getting down into the spikes to get to this door.
I could take a look at it, unless
Yeah,
anyone
you're
else wants to.
dexterous.
Yeah, this is my specialty. Apparently not being a shark or fighting a kraken, but walking through spikes, sure.
Sure.
you do
Uh,
have a habit of doing that.
Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check. I don't think you can possibly fail it, but please just give me a dexterity check.
Just a dex check.
Yeah, just a dex check.
Do that
Okay.
5 times fast.
Yeah, you're fine. Getting down the little wall drop, not landing on a spike, making your way in between them, you're able to make your way over to the door. It's somewhat disguised to look like the wall, but not very well. Perhaps it was tearing up all the tiles that would normally fall away, or some other disturbance, but it's just a bit ajar.
It's not a door.
Not a door.
It's a jar.
That's what I was just thinking. So
Sorry,
confusing.
I'm sick from just Nick's jokes.
Before Fortune went in there, could I have Bardic inspired them?
Sure.
Or is they going in?
I'm
No,
gonna
no
just,
dying on us, kitty. We don't need to see a second life. Go away.
I mean, I'm sure I didn't have my best moments today, but I'm still fortunate. I got this.
You've already gone through one life, one cat life. We want to keep the other
And I
8
came
going.
back better.
You did make one hell of a shark, though.
Yeah,
You were an
wasn't
awesome
always-
shark missile.
I appreciated how you all tried to catch me there a bit, Montgomery, knowing full well that there was both no avoiding it and you would never catch me. So you chose,
Notice how
you chose the heroic option.
he didn't cast Featherfall on you, but he did cast Featherfall on Telovere.
Well, it's feather fall, not feathers stop flying at me, giant shark.
Feather yeet.
Feather
Feather yeet, yeah. You said it's a little bit ajar.
Yeah, it's kind of hanging a little crooked on its hinges.
Would it be safe to say we would have probably grabbed some dowels and rods and stuff that we could poke things with from
Sure.
the experts? I will try kind of sliding something in between where it looks like a little bit open there.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a investigation check. 22. You check around, kind of have it, poke in the right places. You don't detect any sign of traps or tricks other than the spikes that you're standing next to here. You believe you would be able to push this door open inward. Because of the kind of wonky angle that it's on, it's probably going to make a bit of noise, though.
Anyone got a silent spell they can throw over on this? I think it's gonna kind of creak very loudly if I open it.
I got into trouble for having the silent spell. Remember?
No, I remember things working out very well at the time.
Oh, I heard some things from the party for using the silent spell too many times, so I stopped using it.
Well, so we used it when we assassinated a bunch of those cultists back when we first met. We used it when we got sent to the Shadowfell, which, I mean, now 2 of you basically call home. So only good things have ever happened when we've casted the silent spell.
Yeah.
You know, looking at it from that angle, you're not entirely wrong.
And just while I open the door, you can dispel it,
It's
get
true,
rid of
but
it.
we have too many spell users, so I stopped stopped putting it in my repertoire.
Ah. So I think this is a way in. It might be a bit loud, but let's keep that in mind if we want to look around a bit more here first.
Oh,
So the door, I think,
Somebody
is
clicked on the
closed. But
door.
it's showing me.
stuck in the
It's
door.
showing me in.
Okay,
So I was trying to close it, but then it showed me the sides. It's fine.
gotcha.
I don't see anything there.
Ah!
We'll just scoot you back a little bit.
Yeah.
I will say, with your impressive investigation and the accidental open close of the door, maybe there's a crack that you were able to get your eye pressed up against. And in the room beyond, crooked wooden planks line the floors of a cave. 7 casks are embedded along one wall. Each cask a different symbol painted upon it, and a spigot beneath. Cups and tankards line shelves on the opposite wall.
Do these 7 symbols look like the ones from the dungeon delvers who had the 7-pointed? What was the constellation name?
They had a 7-pointed star crescent. Not quite. They look more like this.
Actually, is that door
Oh, they're PlayStation buttons.
wood or
Yes,
metal?
What's that? It is painted wood.
The door is painted wood. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll go and relay that to the psychic link. There's some casks in there with symbols on them that might be relevant, and also planks of wood.
Mm.
But I think to do anything else will be very loud. Is there anything else? Do any of you have a way you think we could keep the door kind of quiet while we open it?
Yeah, not go in.
Perhaps we could oil the hinges.
Maybe I can just smash it in one hit, and then it's just loud for a little bit versus us upping it.
That's true.
Remind me again why we're trying to be quiet. If this dungeon was designed by a man who specifically liked to see horrible, terrible deaths created by his own inventions, I don't necessarily see a point to worrying about the audible nature of opening a door.
We'll handle anything we come across. And Fortune opens the door.
Yeah, we just killed a kraken. What is some undead gonna do to us?
If that's what Telovere wants, then I'm going to go ahead and let's find out the answer to that question, because I don't know either.
So, Fortune swings the door open and is able to gain entry. Fortune, do you happen to speak Celestial?
No.
There's a bunch of scribbly gobbledygook in a repeating pattern on the casks.
Oh, someone went crazy in here. This might be a bad sign. Some just scribblings all over the place.
Wow.
I'm gonna head over that way as I get by the spikes. I'm gonna do a little bit of a run and then hop, and I cast levitate on myself, so I have the motion to cross.
Sure, no problem. You coast your way across there. Once inside, you're able to see the same thing: the wooden planks on the floor, the 7 casks along one wall.
And I do speak Celestials.
And you do speak Celestial.
Oh, nice.
So you are able to read that the repetition says, "A septet of libations I present to you, but only one will help you escape this tomb. 6 drinks are magic, 1 is mundane. Those marked with stars are vitality's bane. Blue is neither blessing nor a curse. Moon cleanses you of illness or worse. Green's neighbor is never boring. Drink deep, pass through the flooring.
All right. Well,
Where's the cast card? There it is.
Okay. Looking at the pictures and what it said about needing Green's neighbor. There's it's either gonna be the blue square or the red square because the stars are not good.
all right. What's the wording again?
Posted it in chat for you.
Okay.
Well, it does say drink deep, pass through the flooring, which would be similar to a ghost, which Vitality's Bane would be useful for that.
Right. It could also be like
You just die.
like a gash. Like you can
Oh, wait a second.
or going like ghost incorporeal.
It would seem red is not mentioned, nor is square.
No.
Yeah. Green's neighbor is never boring. I think we're fine with either of them.
I will drink from the red square.
Wait, Nocta.
You know what? Let him go. He's had quite the day.
Okay. If
All
that's
right,
really what you
let-
want, Nocta,
We're
I'm
gonna
not going
let
to
him
stop
be
you.
Lothar. Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst
Loktar
that can happen?
fills a tankard, knocks it back. You are affected by gaseous form.
Oh,
You
go
become
through the
misty
floor.
to the
and
floor.
semi-incorporeal. You are able to drift your way down through the teeniest cracks beneath those wooden boards to a cellar
Nice.
down below. The cellar opens a path that would allow you to travel east from here. Do you wish to take the small tunnel headed east?
I suppose. I wonder if anyone else is following.
Well, I was going to say, Loktar went through the ground.
So you just see him like mist down through the ground, and then a short hallway curves along to an arched room, and beyond that you can see swirling fogs and mists.
Do we want to follow Loktar?
Can his echo
I
trail
do, but
behind so
there's-
they know which way to go?
There's one more that I want to try.
I don't know if the echo can pass through the floor.
Oh my gosh! I just got a message from Crepe on Discord that said he's targeting me next.
Isn't it nice to be loved?
Well,
I was about to say it was my turn earlier. Now it's your turn.
I want to try the blue circle because it's another that's one of Green's neighbors, but that's not a star.
No problem.
all right. Blue is neither blessing nor curse, right?
Which one again did you do? Blue.
The blue circle. After the red square.
As you quaff that, you grow considerably in size, affected by a potion of growth.
Oh, this one must be what it's like to be Loktar. And then I'll go ahead and do the red square and float on through.
Okay, you float on through as well.
What's the verdict, everyone?
I'm still
peop-
trying to figure out how I get down there without dying again.
It's really tight, but we're all fine. But we're fine.
Well, we have psychic whispers up to a mile, so we can stay separated a little bit. But
A
if things,
mile.
yep, it lasts or distance of a mile. So
And the spike pit is easily navigable now that you've had a person or two down there. They bend over a spike or
cool.
two, lay down a plank. No worries there.
Can I even fit where I am right now because I'm grown?
You are
You've a
both
giant
gaseous
gas cloud.
and grown, so yes, you're just like a room-filling fart.
Oh.
that does describe Duren.
You have crop
That's
dusted
accurate.
properly.
There appears to be some more harmful gas ahead.
I guess I'll walk into the room at least.
Sure.
I'll try talking through where they went down to see, like, can you guys hear me if I yell down here? And you can respond psychically. You don't have to respond with your voice since you're gas.
I was scooting everybody over so they could see, but yep. So you could kind of yell down. You're basically yelling through like teeny tiny cracks, but they can hear you.
Yes.
Oh, splitting up.
I ain't got time to wait for these assholes. I'm moving forward.
Well, we might as well,
I-
gentlemen.
I don't want to
Yep.
walk in. I want to be in front of Loktar, but
I'll pour
honestly,
a couple.
I want to be in the spot that Loktar's in.
I'll pour a couple mugs for the remaining group of us, and here's to it.
Cheers, bites.
Let's see y'all on the other side.
Sounds good. Duren, you've entered a room that's filled with
Hey, that's why I don't want to enter it yet.
Okay.
I want to be here.
What to be there?
I just didn't want to be on top of Loktar.
Okay. I'm gonna move
We're-
everybody
we're
into
both-
that
Yeah.
into that room because that's where you'll
Whoa.
end up very shortly.
Okay.
Be right back.
And we'll just give you guys controls over the main characters for the moment. The entourage will be following along as they do.
Yeah. Did you give the bone rock gaseous form?
I don't think the bone rock would have fit in this tunnel, but I love the idea.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Bone
I
Rock's
see
gonna have a lot
something
of
green
trouble.
and slimy.
I saw
but-
it.
The bone rock is taking the body of the other rock back to Sigil to drop it off in my warehouse. For no reason.
So the room that you're in has a white veil of fog on that surrounds it. There are archways on each of the directions: north, northeast, south, southeast, east, west, and other such combinations. You're able to see through the northwest area a series of trees, one of which looks to have a face to it. The north, south, east, and west archways don't seem to go much of anywhere. Northeast, southeast, and southwest you've just come from. Southwest you've just come from. Northeast and southeast have short hallways.
I want to go talk to this tree.
Well, let's see what our options are here a bit before we commit to a room.
Okay, I'm gonna walk. Ooh.
I was gonna say, are we still in gaseous form as well?
You will have lost your gaseous form.
Aww. I wanted to become one with the white fog.
Did we bring some more of the green drink with us? How are we gonna get
I-
out of here?
Don't believe we
I-
did. Well, we'll get to the end and then we'll come out the mouth.
An excellent question. So what I'm seeing is Duren is headed to the northwest. Fortune is headed to the north.
What is that?
Loktar is headed to the northeast. To the northwest, the hallway is moss covered and leads to a small indoor forest. Sorry, northwest. To the northeast,
Do I know what this is?
little lights floating in the air.
Okay.
We'll get to that one in a second. To the northeast, smooth gray stone hallway leading to a bend heading north. To the southeast, where Telovere is, a short hallway with a door beyond. The tunnel beyond the archway
Las-Dal!
is made of obsidian and covered in cobwebs.
Sorry, where was the obsidian archway?
Obsidian Hall, southeast here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's part of that one.
Oh.
To the north, where you're standing, Fortune, you just are watching the fog and the mist move around, and as it brushes against the archway, it vanishes just a little too suddenly. Likely a portal there.
Uh-huh. Might be a portal up here, everyone. I'm seeing like the fog and mist kind of like almost disappears once it hits the threshold.
Let's not go through random portals we found.
I agree.
I
Just
did that
letting
once,
you
it
all
didn't
know.
go well. Las-Dal, do you remember that time we went through that portal in Evernight?
Ooh.
I don't think I'll ever get that ogre out of my head.
Is it still talking to you? That are you sure that's not me, Telovere?
No, I'm very sure, Fortune. That ogre was doing things that no earthly creature should ever do.
Yeah,
Duren?
that one definitely left an impression on.
I want to say hi to
Okay.
this tree.
Yep. So Duren
I'm
to the
a
northwest.
nature boy.
You
Let me
are
talk to the other nature boy.
You arrive at an expansive glade of trees. Bobbing lights flit between the branches, and at the center of the glade stands a towering banyan tree. It's wrapped in sickly-looking vines. A path winds through the glade, but it disappears when you try to focus on it closely.
Okay, so it looks like there's something bad holding on to him, like he's being kept here.
He's wrapped up in these nasty-looking vines.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, bro, what's up with these vines?
We'll come back to that one in a moment. Loktar has just peeked around the corner and is able to see that a dark triangular altar stands at the center of the chamber. Carved into each side of the altar is a niche containing a chest. One chest plated with gold, one plated with silver, and the other a leaden metal.
It would seem I have found some of the treasures of which these hunters spoke.
Be careful not to touch them yet. Loktar, I can hear the wheels in your head turning.
I mean, what's the chances of
Perhaps.
them turning to glitter, right?
Duren, as you call out towards the banyan tree, it is slow to respond, but it says, "These vines trouble me. I cannot remove them."
You like me to help cut them off of you?
Yes, please help.
Okay, and I'd like to start going at them. Just take one. I'm just gonna chop one. I just want to see what happens.
As you chop into it, you can't seem to get ahead of the vines. Cutting one, you find others below. And by the time you've looked back at it, the one you had cut has regrown and replaced itself.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt on them. I want to see if fire damage does if there's any difference.
No difference. It does seem to scorch it for a moment, but it regrows almost immediately.
Okay. All right, bro. I'll be back. We're gonna try to figure out a way to help you, but right now I cannot.
Is the oh, go ahead, Montgomery.
I was gonna say, will maybe chill touch work on it?
I can't do necrotic damage, but if you want to come help me.
Yeah, we can try that. Let's try that combo real quick.
Hey, I guess I got all damage types. I got Sorcerer's Burst, so
It's true.
Sure. So, experiments with damage of various types, nothing seems to prevent the vines from growing back. The treant
Even with the
seems,
chill touch.
even with the chill touch, the
Okay.
treant seems vexed or cursed.
oh.
Is the
Go ahead.
is the eastern door a similar looking portal as the northern door?
Yes.
Just trying to get each
Each-
corner so we have an idea.
Correct. North, south, east, and west seems to be portals.
Gotcha.
Does this look like a curse that can be lifted with remove curse?
Likely could.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast remove curse.
As you cast remove curse, the vines wilt and are able to be pulled away. The treant shakes himself loose and says, "Thank you. That is much appreciated."
How long have you been here?
Many, many years.
I know about many years. I was stuck in a tree for 100.
And he kind of like looks a little odd about that. He's like, that's what the kids are calling it these days. And what are the passive perceptions of Montgomery and Duren?
Oh no, he got me away from you.
17.
I have
17?
15.
15?
Yep, 17.
17 will be high enough. The little bobbing lights that are moving around, you can hear
no.
them occasionally whisper to you, Montgomery. The master of this tomb longs to be free. Wouldn't you, if you were he?
I'll let the party know I hear that from the bobbing lights.
Montgomery, are you hearing things again?
I hear things all the time.
I know, that's the point.
And did you say that there's like a path back here that we can't see?
So the path through the room weaves and wends its way about. You can see where you would like to go, but as you pass to one side or the other of the trees, you can never quite make your way across.
Like Lost Woods and Breath of the Wild. You just keep walking forward. Next thing you know, you're back at the beginning.
You're back at the beginning. However, seeing your entrance, your treant friend says, "If you wish to pass beyond, I can hold the woods at bay for you."
Yeah, have you ever been back there?
And he looks to like the little hallway and he looks down at himself. No.
Yeah, I think I'd like to check it out. Do you know anything about these lights?
They're illusions, born of wanderlust and corrupted magic.
Well, I'm glad we can set you free. Not sure how you're going to get out of this room.
I have grown here and will likely die here. But
Well, I'm glad you're no longer cursed.
I am too. That was unpleasant.
I'm gonna make my way over here.
Sure.
Loktar, I don't see you anymore. Where'd you go?
I believe I have
Look,
figured
Ty.
out this riddle.
Ah,
Cruising.
The gold is a trick, clearly. The silver, I am not as sure, but the lead contains that which I seek. I am almost certain.
Can Fortune feline agility over to Loktar real quick just to take a look at everything around him before something truly terrible happens?
Reaching again.
sure.
Loktar, hold on. Let me come check things out a little bit with you.
Mm.
You see a dark triangular altar, center of the room. Each side has a little niche containing a chest. Gold, silver, lead.
So you're holding the leaden one right now, Loktar, or like reaching for it?
Like, yeah, ready to grab it.
Can I go ahead and just give it a look? One, to see if there's an obvious way to open it.
Sure. It looks as though you could pull the chest out. Doesn't seem to be any trouble to doing so. The chest itself looks to be unlocked. You could fairly easily open it.
And all three of them kind of the same, where they all look like easy to open, easy to pick up. No idea what will happen if you open it, though.
That's a fair statement.
And no clues on the altar itself, like along the floor or on the top of the altar.
Give me a survival check.
Hell yes. It's been a while since I got to roll a survival. How about a 31?
A 31.
Wow.
Things have happened in this room. Whoever is the
Uh-oh.
caretaker of this tomb has cleaned up after them, but you're able to see the signs. Chests have been removed before, and you can see there's, the little dents on the legs on one corner where it's been dropped. You can see little bits of dried blood in the stones there. You can't tell what the effect is, but this is a trap.
Just the whole thing feels like a trap.
Just the whole thing feels like a trap.
Hey, Loktar, I know you're not one to be afraid, but I think this whole thing might be a ploy and that there is no right option.
Mm.
Also, what is this thing that you seek that you think is inside of a box of lead in a tomb you've never heard of before?
I do not know, but the lead calls to me.
How dare you wield rational thought against Loktar?
You want
It
to
is
try bringing the
mysterious.
chest with us instead?
Yes, this is a good idea.
We'll
All right.
take the chest out of the room.
Take the chest out of the room. No problem. You pick it up, you put it under your arm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll jump down where Telovere is hanging out in the southeast hallway at the moment. Are you doing anything down there?
I'm gonna look at Las-Dal and go, Las-Dal, do you want to come down here with me? I'd rather not die alone if I'm going to die. Again.
I'd rather not die, but I'm gonna go with him, just so I can kind of help him possibly not die.
Sure.
use my investigatory skills and abilities to keep us alive.
Investigatory skills and abilities. Those kick in pretty strong. There is a door at the end of the hallway on the south side, and you can see a way to open it. Would you like to open it?
What do you think?
I mean, nothing's going to get done if we sit here, but
I'll
I'll
Crack
let
it
you go
open.
first. Let's put it that way.
I'll crack it open, just so I can get a little bit of a visual.
A moldering skeleton draped in cobwebs sits in one corner of a small room. A gold choker set with a large black stone hangs around the skeleton's neck.
You want me to go in first? Do you want to go in first?
Kind of screams you.
All right, you know what? Fair enough.
This is your
I'm gonna-
decor.
I'm gonna poke my head through before I step through. Just like do a quick search.
Sure. You see the skeleton sitting there? So skeleton sitting right beside you down here. Big blingy necklace on it. Hallway continues down to the east.
Knowing that tombs typically have traps, and that anything valuable left out in the open is typically a sign of a trap, and not something that you should pick up and put under your arm and take into another room, because that's such a terrible idea.
It is a bad
Um,
We're
idea.
bringing a chest with us, by the way, so we'll be over there with this leaden chest we took from this room. So all should be well.
Hey, Dorktails, thanks for the raid.
Telovere is going to step over the skeleton very carefully, very gingerly,
Mhm.
and continue down the hallway, step
Okay.
by step. And he's
Step by
going to
step.
be very aware of things.
Yep.
He's going to be
I'm-
looking, actively looking.
As he's starting to walk, I'm inspecting this skeleton to see if there is anything about it that is trapped.
So
Is there
that
like
necklace,
I
that necklace that's sitting there on this skeleton, it's got to be worth 1,200 gold pieces. Like, it is super blink.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there. You
I'm
don't see
looking
any
to see.
you don't see any
There's no
tripwires, you
traps.
don't see anything physical about it, but right there.
Las-Dal, don't do it. I know what you're thinking. It's not worth it.
Hang on, let me do high low.
And
It's a D4, so it's not a D20 natural one.
and
After I'm inspecting, I'm checking this because something's a little off.
something's a little off. Staring at it.
Sleight of handing the necklace off.
Okay, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, that was almost a net 20.
So the good news and the bad news is the sleight of hand check didn't matter. I just wanted to make you roll it. What
Yeah.
does matter, however, is the DC 22 Constitution saving throw I'm going to need from Las-Dal and Telovere.
Concentration.
13.
So it is Constitution saving throw. DC is a 22. If you pass, you take half.
Holy.
It is necrotic damage, so Telovere, it's not as bad as it could have been for you.
Cool. What is the nature of the spell, by the
30,
way?
20.
It is just a bubble of necrotic damage, deathly energy radiating out.
I think I can boost myself now with my my own bardic.
If you can, you just need 2 more.
Why do you have advantage on it?
Did I
Oh,
roll
Yeah,
an
that's what I
advantage?
thought too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not mean to roll with advantage, so
then it's an
okay,
11.
it wouldn't matter.
It's an 11 normally, yeah.
Yeah,
It wouldn't matter.
Sorry.
no problem.
I didn't realize it was an advantage, so thank you for calling that.
No worries. So,
yeah.
the good news is the damage passes, but the 1,200 gold piece necklace you will have forever. That's yours.
Oh.
However, it's been about a minute since someone picked up a leaden chest. And
We
on
were
that
walking
minute
out of the
mark-
room.
On that minute mark, as you're walking out of the room, heading back in, there's a disturbance in the air behind you. Standing beside you, in full armor,
Oh god.
is a Death Knight. It is not quite as intimidating as the silvery form of Lord Soth that you fought earlier, but it looks much more real. That's
Is that
where
your hand, Duren?
it is
Jared,
not.
is that you?
But that's where we will pause for this evening as the two of them are walking out of the room and a Death Knight appears beside. We will pick back up with our adventures into the Tomb of Wayward Souls, with the party not terribly far away from one another, but rolling initiative as we pick back up. Thanks everybody who swung by. Thanks for the donations to the ACLU Foundation. Really appreciate it. Got to have a nice kaiju battle before we got involved in our Tomb of Tricks here on Earth. Any other shout outs folks would like to do? Cool.
Shout out to Crepe for giving me the opportunity to dogfight a rock, but
Yeah.
also respectfully screw you for making me dogfight a rock.
Those are things that do get traded about. But thanks everybody for the help there. Heads up to anybody who's heading to GaryCon. Sometime in about a week is when signups open up. So make sure you've got on your calendar if you're visiting us, if you're heading over to GaryCon to get those things in. A bunch of the 20 Sides folks are hosting stuff there, and we'd love to see it. Other than that, thanks all. Have a great night. We'll hop off, get some sleep, and then be back next week. Bye.
Adios.
Yeah.
Right.